Welcome to Britain's Worst Driver 2003. And if you thought last year's dork drivers were appalling, you better reach for your Valium now, because the driving standards on Britain's roads are still the blithering pits. Britain's motoring morons are everywhere. Only a card-carrying plonker loses it like this on a completely deserted road. Lack of concentration caused this and this. And the vapour trail from this bloke's knackered engine leaves everybody behind blind. And here's the suicide shuffle, crawling across 3 lanes of a motorway just to make a junction. And the only explanation for this is that the driver has baked beans for brains.
I'm the Pearly King of Dulwich, and this guy is Britain's worst driver, without a doubt.
Thank you.
Well, actually, he isn't. He's bad, but not nearly bad enough. And the same goes for the rest of this lot.
Drift that I've failed 13 times.
That was yellow. That was yellow.
I'm not a bad driver, I know I'm not.
Oh no. No, oh no.
If you don't crash it, it's not going fast enough.
I should have cleaned my specs, they're dirty, look.
These are just a handful of the motoring mediocrities that failed to make the grade for this year's Britain's Worst Driver. And they're everywhere. That spatially confused majority who wouldn't know a clearway sign from a cauliflower. And we brought 8 of them, the worst drivers in Britain, as nominated by you, here to our secret test centre in a desperate attempt to teach them how to drive. And boy, have we got our work cut out for us this year. We've taken our erroneous 8 off the road and issued them with old bangers to bash about in. They know they're useless. And we do too, so we're going to give them some expert driving tuition and then put them through a series of very testing challenges to tease out a sliver of improvement. First of our delinquent drivers is 69-year-old Brian from Crawley.
I have a complete fear of travelling on the roads. I only have to look at the road, especially a motorway, and I think, no, I don't want to know anything about that at all.
Brian, a retired policeman, passed his test back in 1965. Things were a lot easier back then, but it still took Brian 3 attempts.
If we went out now and we drove, could you drive up to the roundabout and down the hill, the A23, and turn left?
Probably, yeah.
Doesn't sound too encouraging, but we thought we'd give it a go anyway.
Proceed.
Sitting in the back is our driving instructor, Adam Ketchell, who will be independently assessing each and every one of our contestants.
Yeah, right.
In an effort to temper his terror, Brian has the endearing habit of talking himself through every manoeuvre.
Coming up to the roundabout, ease off the power.
Not that wife and nominator Kathy takes much comfort from the running commentary.
Yes, try and keep over this side of the road if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Feeling all right?
Yes, not too bad, thank you. I tend to be very slow, over-cautious, and extra careful on every move I make.
He's the type of person that the comedians would have a field day with, associating driving and pensioners.
Oh, and one other thing. Brian can fly both planes and helicopters. In 1968, he even made headlines as the only copper in London qualified to fly a chopper. But back on the ground, Brian's got big problems, especially with his feet. His triple welted brogues ride the accelerator and brake at the same time. A view from the rear shows that his brake lights are on all the time.
Basically what he's trying to do, he's trying to go and stop all at the same time.
Which can make simple reversing rather, well, complicated.
I don't want him trying to get in there, he's going to hit something.
Well, I'll give it a go, shall I?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give it a go.
You've got lots of room behind you, by the way.
Have I?
Yeah, oh yeah, you've got about 5 foot behind you.
Don't go back.
Watch out, am I?
That's it, good. You've got enough room. Stop now, stop, stop, stop.
Oh!
Oh. Take it forward.
Don't say that.
The engine's still screaming as Brian comes off the brake. That's why he bolts backwards.
I think it's really a question of facing the demons and get on with it.
Brian, stop the car. Just stop it.
Next up is Carl, a 33-year-old father of 5 from Edinburgh. Now, the thing about Carl is that he has a teeny-weeny problem managing his anger.
And which way are you going? Come on! Stupid witch.
I don't know what goes through my mind. It's just some drivers annoy you.
Hello!
He has 2 personalities.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
He has his personality when he's in the house, and he has his personality when he's in the car.
Carl has declared war on everybody else on the road. He reserves robust ridicule for the overweight, all forms of public transport,
Bus drivers are the biggest pain in the backside going.
oh, and all women drivers.
Woman! I'm alright on my driving. Everybody else has a problem with my driving.
You may think so, Carl, but we beg to differ, because when Carl gets angry, he gets dangerous. And it doesn't get much more dangerous than this, overtaking not 1 but 2 cars in the wet on a blind summit. Adam decided enough was enough, and so did our director, who closed down the shoot.
I just thought you were going to die. I just really put the window down. I don't want to film anymore.
It would take for Carl to have an accident, a serious accident, for him to slow down.
And then there's Rita from Rio. Rita's left Rio de Janeiro behind to be with new husband Carl in Manchester.
I don't know, I'm nervous for drive. Always I drive, I think I accident. When I see a next car behind, I think, oh my God, I'm nervous. Oh my God, accident. Always I think accident.
Rita passed her Brazilian driving test at the 4th attempt. Other side of the road, please. Thank you. The law says she's free to stalk our roads on an international license. To better assess her skills, we thought we'd get her to run through a few basic maneuvers. First, reversing round a corner.
No, that's not going to work.
Then a 3-point turn.
Whoops.
And finally, a parallel park.
Put your clutch down.
Yeah.
Remember to put your clutch down.
Yeah.
That's your problem. You're not.
Yes, here.
It's not down. The engine's still
Cala a
engaged.
boca.
You're going to break my clutch doing that.
Here we have someone who's on an international licence and yet is no better than someone who's maybe had a couple of hours of driving lessons on our roads.
What on earth are you doing?
And then there's Chris, a hairdresser from Cambridgeshire. He's been nominated by his partner, John.
What's up with you? What do you mean don't need my phone? I can remember an instance, we were driving
and he was talking on his phone and I was watching the road and he was just drifting towards the crash barrier.
And he said to me, you're going to crash in a minute. I'm like, no, I'm not, I'm fine.
So I just grabbed the phone off him and just threw it out the window. When he's driving down the road, he won't concentrate. He'll be like looking at himself in the mirror or looking at people on the footpath. And I'm usually sitting there shouting at him.
In this lane. Chris.
These are Chris's neighbours, Kevin and Carol, and these are his neighbours' dustbins.
What?
He's a bit like a boy racer in reverse. The slower he goes, the more he has to concentrate, the worse he gets.
He doesn't listen to anyone. That doesn't help at all.
Well, he does listen sometimes, if they're on the mobile.
Well, yeah, but then he's not concentrating on his driving, so...
The two sort of biggest issues that he's got is he will talk on a mobile phone and he will text message. And text messages now is far more dangerous. It accounts for a lot of accidents out there. And it's the law that he tends to flout.
What's wrong with my driving? I don't really think there's a lot wrong with it. I admit I do lose concentration very easy when I'm driving.
What's that Jeep?
That failure to focus means even the simplest manoeuvre can go horribly wrong.
What? You've put a hole in the fence now.
He always seems to be looking the wrong way at the wrong time, hence the mirror going into that fence, which is his own garden fence and his own mirror.
Chris thinks he's exempt from the normal rules of the road. Because there's no traffic at this junction, he just steams through on red. And then there's this.
Sorry, I didn't realise I've just parked in disabled, haven't I?
I use disabled spaces to avoid going into parking slots, basically because they're bigger and they're easier to get in and out of.
It's not big and it's not clever. During the series, we'll be putting our dim-witted drivers through some testing challenges, so if you're of a nervous disposition, look away now.
First gear, move.
See who doesn't know sh**.
More left.
What was that?
After the break, we'll meet our 4 expert judges who just can't believe how desperate our drivers are. But if they think the first 4 are useless, wait till they meet the rest of them.
A hard round.
You're all right.
Can I go now? Oh, shut up!
Welcome back to Britain's Worst Driver, where even we are appalled at how hopeless our drivers, who have all been judged competent to use the roads, actually are. And if you're hoping that our final 4 are going to be better, I have to tell you, you may be disappointed.
Our 5th contestant is 60-year-old Carol from central Scotland. She's been nominated by husband Ken.
I'm gonna go. Oh, yeah.
Carol passed her test at only the 2nd attempt back in 1993. You might therefore assume she isn't such a bad driver. Think again. We asked her to do a simple 3-point turn.
Left. Don't shoot. Stop. Turn your wheel hard to the right. That wheel. That's your wheel.
Halfway through today's session, I had to actually stop and ask to see her driver's licence. I'm well aware the researchers have done all that, but I needed to see it myself because I couldn't believe that someone could drive so badly and yet hold a full UK driver's licence.
5 minutes later, and she turned that 3-point turn into a full 20-pointer. And her lack of clutch control is, well, lacking. And Carol clearly isn't comfortable with the whole driving thing. Terror is written all over her face all of the time.
A hard round. Stop.
And the noises. She sounds like a zoo. In the end, it all gets a wee bit too much, even for Ken.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
I hope I'm not Britain's worst driver. I don't know, I could be, but I hope I'm not.
That was quite scary.
Daz is a 22-year-old builder and father of a young son. He's from Llandudno in North Wales. Daz is carrying 11 points. No surprise that they're all for speeding.
If I picked up that extra point, I'd be absolutely devastated because it's my hobby. It's what I do. It's just drive my car and it'd destroy me.
He's a lunatic, isn't he? When it comes to speed. Too fast for the conditions, and he loves taking chances.
And he doesn't even bother with a seatbelt, even when he's wringing all 200 horses from his hot Vauxhall Nova.
I've driven at 140 miles an hour. I may drive fast, but I can control my speed at the same time.
The problem with taking chances on public roads is it's not just his own life he's taking a chance with, he's risking the lives of every other road user.
Daz has been nominated by his terrified mum, Kathy.
He's speeding, he just doesn't have consideration for his passengers. I'd rather Darren drive just a bog standard Nova, where he can be a bit more sensible.
But Daz isn't big on sensible. He spent 15 grand on the car he calls Pinky, even though he'd be lucky to get 5 grand back if he sold it tomorrow. But it's not about the money, it's about respect.
2 litre 16 valve. A 2 litre 16 valve.
And the chance to show that Pinky is king of the strip.
Mum's a bit jumpy when she's in the car. She's nervous, twitchy, and I'm a lot slower when she's in the car.
It's not often I get in the car with Darren, but when I do have to, on occasions, I don't feel comfortable at all.
And that's not the worst of it. Daz likes to street race. This underground meet is in a car park in Manchester.
You get a buzz off it, because you know you've got the power there, you've got the looks for the car, everyone looks.
Do you want to go again?
And at the other end of the bad driving spectrum is Nikki from rural Staffordshire. Take, for example, her reversing.
It's gut-wrenching because it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm 22 years old. I'm just about to finish my degree. I'm not a stupid person. Why the hell can I not reverse around there?
Nikki's chronic lack of confidence means she'll only drive on roads close to home.
Every time I get behind the wheel of a car, I feel sick. I just don't want to hurt anyone or kill anyone. That's my major fear, really.
She drives too slowly, brakes at oncoming traffic and steers too close to the curb.
You're all right. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt anything.
Nikki's dad, Alan, may mean well, but he's undermining her confidence by constantly telling her what to do.
Don't worry too much about that.
She obviously trusts her father implicitly, but what that means is that it's her dad driving from the passenger seat, and she's not driving the car at all, not really.
A couple of hours spent pottering along country lanes was all Nikki could take.
I'm not going to drive anymore.
You had enough?
Yeah, it's too busy around there.
Yeah. All right, then I'll take over now. You'll be all right. She's worn out and her hands are actually shaking, so she's had enough now.
And finally, we have Janice from the Potteries, who's been driving for 28 years.
Oh, Karen, what do I do?
Now, with a licence for nearly 3 decades, you'd think she'd have got the hang of it by now. Janice has been nominated by her daughter-in-law, Karen.
One word for Janice's driving, I'd say it was hopeless.
Janice is a flapper, and the more she flaps, the worse she drives.
I don't like it now, I liked it at first.
Jan, watch it, Jan.
What? God, that put me right off.
She rarely betters 20 miles an hour, not ideal when you're sitting in the outside lane. And since Janice doesn't actually know her left from right, she looks to Karen to point the way.
Turn right. Right.
That way.
Oh.
Karen, incidentally, doesn't actually drive.
That's that way, John. This is left.
But if Karen's not there to help, Janice does have a cunning plan.
When I was little, right, I had a pair of green Wellingtons, and because I used to struggle with my left and my right hand, my nan put right and left on my Wellingtons. So I used to look down at my Wellingtons and knew which is my right and my left. So if I'm on my own, I'm not sure which is right and left. I can look at my feet.
Oh, and one other thing, parking.
What shall I do? Just leave them on? They're looking. The last time I did any parallel parking, I'd say, was in the early 70s, and I've avoided it ever since.
Until now, but this space is big enough for a bus.
Can't ever so close to that corner.
You're not, Jan, you're miles away. Start turning your wheel.
Which way?
This way.
Towards you? God, I hate this.
You're all right.
What shall I do? Shall I come back out?
Pathetic.
And there's no other way of putting it, there's no gentle way of putting it. It was pathetic.
Is that all right?
And then there's our judges, hand-picked to help deconstruct our lamentable licence holders. Psychologist Linda Papadopoulos is here to help us understand what makes our drivers dire.
You're a grown woman, to take control, yeah? It's as simple as that.
Mick Natt is a motor accident investigator with 22 years as a traffic cop.
It's not just developing bad habits, they've forgotten more or less everything they were ever taught.
We've got racing driver and motoring journalist Vicky Butler-Henderson.
Absolute lack of control.
And our advanced driving instructor, Adam Ketchill.
She's not ready for the roads.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Getting any of these 8 to improve is going to be a miracle on the scale of loaves and fishes, but we do have an incentive. Each week, the driver who improves the most will be let back onto Britain's roads in one of these 5 prize cars.
We've got a new Jag X-Type, a couple of Minis, one old, one new, plus a smart Roadster. Oh, and this year's booby prize is an Austin Allegro.
This one's mine.
So who do you reckon is worst of the worst? But before we leave you, here's a little taste of the coming chaos that is Britain's worst driver.
Oh, sugar, 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 sugar.
Sugar, sugar, sugar. Come on. Oh, Karen, I can't see a thing.
Put it on the brake hard.
OK, handbrake neutral gear, handbrake neutral gear.
Now you're putting in first again.
Right.
You can...
Come here and give me a hug.
Oh, God. Yes, yes, yes. I feel so...
What's the carb?
Oh, sorry.
Hold.
Oh, damn. I really cocked it up this time.
Coming up, driving so despicable it defies description.
Hold.
Willie, off out my way.
More gas. I can't see sod up. Then again!
Now, last year we thought we'd seen it all. The hopeless, the hapless, and the wretchedly reckless. We really did think we'd seen the worst of the worst. But we were wrong.
We found 8 dork drivers whose lack of skill beggars belief.
Nothing, stop now, stop.
Oh,
stop.
Every week, the driver who improves the most goes home in one of these prize cars. Everything from this new X-Type Jag to a new Mini. And one luckless loser wins our Austin Allegro booby prize. Oh, and deciding who wins what is down to me. And frankly, giving anyone anything is going to be a tough call.
You're all right.
Our contestants will be put through 12 mischievous challenges to find out who deserves the dubious honour of being crowned Britain's worst driver. And our 4 judges face the impossible task of identifying an iota of improvement. They'll monitor the unfolding chaos on our giant screen to decide who stays and who goes at the end of each show.
I'm gobsmacked, Clinton. I really don't know what to say.
Absolute lack of control.
That's all it takes for an accident to happen.
It's not just developing bad habits, they've forgotten more or less everything they were ever taught.
Driving on today's roads requires the reactions of a fighter pilot. This idiot is going too fast, brakes too late, turns too quickly and crashes. There's no excuse for cretinous driving like this.
Hello. Time for the first of the 12 challenges you're going to see throughout this series. And I'm here to tell you that some of the finest minds in British engineering have been working on these challenges. Take today's. The perfect way to gently punish driving excess. A tank full of water dyed red. Brake too violently, accelerate too hard, and the water will slosh through these holes, down the plastic lavatory U-bend, and fall directly on your head. But drive as smooth as unrolled silk, and you will emerge merely moist. It's only fair I try it first.
Okay, what we're testing here is just car control. Being able to operate
Clutch, accelerator, gears,
gently. Whoa, and not get wet.
Up here we've got a bloke coming out in front to spook them. Up here we've got a width restriction.
Okay.
Now we've got a road rager behind, which they shouldn't rise to. Okay, and here a metal slalom of parked cars. This is not difficult at all. There we go. I knew that was going to happen.
First up is Chris, who has the attention span of a hamster.
Sorry, here's your phone. What do you mean Danny's on fire? Seatbelt.
Our judges are poised to watch Chris's performance, with nominator John riding shotgun.
Slowly. Oh my.
If Chris wants to preserve his coiffure, all he has to do is drive gently.
Just do it slowly.
Well, what do you think I'm doing? I'm not going fast, am I, you stupid?
Nice language.
Oh, for sake.
Kill.
Yes, that could have been a pedestrian.
I haven't bought any clean knickers.
Oh, never mind the knickers, Chris. Just look what you're doing.
Oh, it's on my hair. It's gone on my hair. I've got pink hair.
What's going on the hair though? You
Oh, for God's sake. I killed someone, but he deserved it because there was water on my hair.
And how will he cope with our glacial Sunday driver?
Willie, off out my way. Oh, idiot.
Just go round him, Chris. Go round.
Move out my way.
Put your foot down. We're drenched now, anyway.
Clearly, the charm school closed before Chris could finish the course. Partner John is paying a high price for Chris's erratic progress.
Go too fast.
We can nick up wet anyway, so it makes no odds.
Yeah, but it's freezing.
I couldn't give
But he doesn't rise to our Road Ragers challenge and comfortably navigates the car slalom.
See, his skills are quite good. I mean, he's getting himself through there, isn't he?
Oh.
I feel today's challenge was an absolute nightmare. I was soaking wet, covered in red dye. Quentin assured me my hair wouldn't go pink, but he's a liar. It did.
Did you enjoy that?
No.
Next is Janice, our Staffordshire screamer.
Karen didn't like this one bit. You all right? Oh! Oh, Karen, what do I do?
She's terrified of traffic and not terribly good at expecting the unexpected.
Oh! Oh! Lean forward. Ah! Now fire! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, you now fire! We swore, especially my daughter-in-law, we swore terribly all the way through it.
She's a jumpy chick.
Ah!
him.
Oh my God, it's all right. Oh my God.
Janice seems to be trying to scream our Sunday driver out of the way, and when that doesn't work, sheer terror stops her overtaking.
No, I'm not going round him. There's not enough room to go round him, Karen.
She's also very highly strung, so every emotion she feels tenfold, you know? She's not just scared, she's terrified.
And when Janice flaps, she turns to nominator Karen for advice.
Karen, what do I do?
Just weave in and out, weave in and out.
Which might seem pointless, as Karen doesn't actually have a driving licence.
Towards me. Towards me. Oh, the noise is horrendous.
Janice lopes home in an agonisingly slow 10 minutes and 26 seconds.
Do look nice.
Next up, Daz, our recidivist racer. It's only challenge 1, and he's wearing a neck brace after crashing while wheel spinning in a car park.
I was involved in an accident before I came here, the day before I came here, and that scared me, to be honest, so that's done a lot for me.
But his injury hasn't slowed him down. He cuts me clean in two. And speeds round the course like a heat-seeking missile.
I'm smooth.
You're not!
Darren's more dangerous because he thinks he knows what to do. He thinks he can handle
This
it.
is it, he's overconfident.
Yeah.
The worst drivers are the ones that are too confident about what they do.
Just one for you.
Next is 69-year-old Brian, who doesn't seem to be aware of, well, anything.
What was that?
I don't know. You gotta stop.
But he finishes in a damp but respectable 7 minutes. And then there's Mr. Angry from Edinburgh, who does a very passable impression of Vesuvius.
What? And which way are you going? Oh, come on! Stupid witch. Hello. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
He's the only one that didn't squish Quentin. That's great.
He tackles the first hurdle with ease, but it's downhill from there.
I can't see. Hold on.
Well, then we appear to have steamed it up.
And maybe he could have pulled over in a normal world and cleared the screen.
Water in the car has steamed up the screen, and it isn't long before Carl's temperature is climbing too.
Come on, you yeah. A bit. Almighty.
Right, Camden. Right.
I can't thing either.
Right, Camden, because you're starting to.
Oh, yeah, right, aye. You're
Right,
pulling it again, you
Again. Aye.
did it again!
He's like he has no skills to calm himself down. He's just going to let it now escalate and escalate.
Oh,
True to form, the red mist descends when he meets our Sunday slow coach and aggressive tailgater.
yeah, whatever, shut up.
Camden.
Yeah. Off, I can't you shut up!
I need to learn to calm down, and I think that being here will help me and help the other contestants to sort out their problems.
If you thought that was bad, just wait until you see how they cope with our second challenge. And they thought they couldn't get any wetter.
Pull it right over.
Plus, our jury decides who goes and who stays.
These people have been deemed fit to drive on the public roads, and it's quite clear they're not.
Go straight, more gas, more gas. More gas, more gas.
Welcome back to Britain's Worst Driver, where we have one challenge left to decide who deserves to be let back onto the public roads in a shiny new prize car. I know it's a tough question, but which one would you choose?
It seemed only fair to give our drivers plenty of tuition before we put them through their challenges, like taking Brian, Rita and Carol out on public roads to galvanise their confidence.
And how do you feel about driving in traffic?
Not very good, to be quite candid.
Not a promising start.
Straight to the barrier. Hold!
I may as well get out.
No. What happened there?
I thought you said straight through the barrier. I thought it lifted automatically.
No. Get the biting point, handbrake on, start the car, neutral gear, handbrake on, neutral gear, clutch down.
They may be legally allowed to use the roads, but even the basics seem beyond them. Changing gear.
We're in fourth instead of second. That's okay, it's in third now. That's fourth again. You see, you need to come up. We're still in fourth. Foot off.
Using the accelerator.
Handbrake, neutral gear. Handbrake, neutral gear. Handbrake, we're rolling back, Carol. Clutch.
Even simple braking.
Okay, now we've got someone on the crossing.
On the plus side, Brian does provide an entertaining, if wholly unnecessary, running commentary.
Pedestrian crossing, come to a stop. Gently down here. Man on crutches, crossing road. Gentle incline. Now, this is the pièce de resistance.
That's fine. Stop. First gear. Let's go.
I'm not getting it. I've lost it. The point, I've completely lost it.
Okay, how was that?
If you must know the truth, absolutely petrifying.
Now, reversing is simple. It comes down to knowing what's behind you. Unfortunately for this bloke, he backs straight into a cop car.
And when it comes to reversing, our lot are staggeringly useless, particularly when they try to go backwards in a 25-year-old Land Rover.
So we've got this very pensionable Land Rover with an interior like an X-certificate skip, and all they have to do is reverse down this muddy track, and then they have to go onto this little island around which we've dug a moat, and then all they have to do is to turn the Land Rover round without going off the edge. It's hot, the steering's very heavy, and it's the start of the confidence building that we hope they'll have by the end of the series. Okay, done. First up is Brazilian Rita, who we found terrorising the streets of Manchester.
Oops. Go straight in between there.
Rita's mouth is a handy barometer of her driving. The wider it gets, the worse she drives.
Okay. Go on a little more. No, it's not there.
And no prizes for guessing who's the boss in this relationship.
Okay, now go backwards. Turn right. You start following my instructions. Turn right.
You start following my instructions. Ooh,
he's getting scrappy.
Getting very S&M there, isn't it?
What is she doing?
Despite having a UK licence for 10 years, Carol doesn't even seem to know which pedal does what.
Stop! Come on then, just keep going.
All too predictably, things go to pieces in a heartbeat, and Carol immediately surrenders control to husband Ken.
What is he doing on the steering?
I don't believe it.
Come on.
Ken then steers his wife straight into our sign.
Come on.
It's still in reverse.
Now, can we blame Carol, or must we blame the husband?
Straight. You're all right.
He then calmly directs her into yet more trouble.
Go straight. More gas. More gas.
Oh, no.
Instead of braking, Carol actually accelerates.
We're in trouble, so what do? We keep accelerating.
Stop. Put your foot on the brake hard.
Okay, handbrake, neutral gear.
Ken may have stayed unruffled, but I was horrified as I watched them almost tip the Land Rover on its side.
There you go.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Look, it's okay. No damage to you, no damage to the vehicle.
When you ditched the Land Rover, you didn't take your foot off the throttle. You just carried on ploughing into the water, and I could hear the engine racing. So what happened there?
It was a pretty awful vehicle. I mean, it frightened the life out of me for a start. And I thought I just had to get in and go. You know, I just thought, this is something I've got to do.
You were absolutely terrified of driving. Why?
I was in an accident, and I think the fear's still there.
How long ago was that accident?
12 years.
12 years. It's been long enough, hasn't it?
I really need some lessons, big time. Big time lessons. Oh, a few tears again when I talk. I don't usually cry when I talk to myself, but I really need to do this.
Next is Nikki, who has no car confidence at all.
Every time I get behind the wheel of a car, I feel sick. I just don't want to hurt anyone or kill anyone. That's my major fear, really.
You can do it. Go on. Pull it right over. Oh, well. You're shaky.
Despite taking out our width restriction, she does manage to complete the course without getting wet.
Good girl. That's good. You're getting it back on your own.
Although her epic 11-minute effort leaves her speechless.
Oh, God.
Time for Jumpy Janice, who struggles to keep the landy on the land.
Oh, Karen, I'm right by the water. I'm sliding Karen everywhere. Oh, sugar.
But she emerges dry and unscathed after nearly 10 minutes.
I've done it.
And then there's Chris, who seems to have attached a teddy bear to the front of the Land Rover. Don't ask.
Billy Blue Bear. I'm not worried about his little bear on the front and where he's going. Go on, you get through there. No, you will get through there.
We're going to go on the water. Oh my God, we're going to die.
But the prospect of following Carol into the drink appears to have improved his concentration. The driving may have got better, but the relentless bickering hasn't.
I can feel it slipping in the water. It's not going to go in the water.
That's very good. At a 3-point turn, that was very good.
There's no clutch and stalling issues. There's no fumbling with the seatbelt and finding out where to put the key and which gear you're in. You're in and you're off. But it's sloppy.
All you're interested in when you're behind the wheel of that car is how you look, rather than what you should be doing, which is sticking to the concentration on what's happening on the road ahead.
Right, okay.
Now, if I was to say to you who has improved the most out of this lot, you would just laugh. We have a real problem when it comes to driving skills. I'm absolutely amazed, quietly horrified. So let's look at it another way. Who is the least danger? Who's going to be able to go out there and not cause a trail of death and destruction? That, I think, is the consideration.
Be nice to find out. A lot of tension tonight. Everyone's talking about who they think's going and who they think isn't going.
Me very exciting. I understand. Oh, gee, I go tomorrow, I stay.
If the judges think I need to stay another week, then I need to stay another week. They reckon I must have to need more lessons on how to control my anger.
And so we can't put it off any longer. 7 of our contestants are staying put, but one has to be sent home with one of our prize motors.
I must be honest, over the last week I have been appalled, horrified. Seen people who have had driving licenses for decades and they can't even change gear. To describe your driving, most of you, as terrible would be too kind. The word is wretched, and I have to give away a car. So who is it? Who is the least threat? Who is the least dangerous out of you lot? Would you like to come and look at your car?
Chris started off super sloppy.
What? You've put a hole in the fence now.
But we forced him to focus. First, we gave his bleached locks a pink rinse.
Nicholas, Chris, just look what you're doing.
Oh, it's on my hair. It's gone on my hair. I've got pink hair.
Then the prospect of a second soaking finally made him take his driving seriously.
You did it very well. You did it in 3 turns and the best time yet. Now, first, I'm going to give you a course of driving lessons from Let's Drive.
Right, okay, thanks.
Take those. And then I'm going to ask you, which car would you like?
Probably the Jag or the yellow Mini.
Now, I knew you'd say that, but I'm not going to give you either of them because they're too refined, too quiet, too silent. I could give you the smart car, which is fun, fast, keeps you thinking, or I could give you the Mini. In fact, I'm going to give you the Mini, and I'll tell you why, because it's old, it's hard to drive, it's noisy, it's rough riding. Congratulations.
Thanks.
If he tries texting on the phone in that, he's going to crash.
And then there were 7. In our next show, we'll be testing them to their limits and beyond.
You know I can't see.
No, handbrake up! And remember, one of them will ultimately be Britain's worst driver. Which one would you choose?
Try slow down a bit, will you?
Coming up, good news for bad drivers. You can't possibly be this awful.
Slow down, hold.
You've got to go down.
This year's dingbat drivers are so groan-provokingly bad that our promise to help them all improve seems, in retrospect, a bit rash. But we've started, so we're going to finish. One thing's for sure, though, if we can't help them, then nobody can.
In the last show, our least dangerous driver left with this retro-style Mini, a car that demands constant concentration, which leaves our sorry 7 slugging it out not to be crowned Britain's worst driver. But to do that, they'll have to impress our panel of experts, and they take no prisoners.
All of a sudden, they feel that they need to react, but they don't have the skills within which to react.
The clutch, she's burning the clutch. She's really scared though, isn't she?
I get the impression she really shouldn't even be driving one of those trolleys round.
Parallel parking. We all have to do it every day. And occasionally we have to parallel park in a biblical downpour. And very, very occasionally we have to parallel park in the rain along a narrow street up a 1 in 5 hill. They're not going to like it, but it is, as always, for their own good. Now, you know we'd never make little darlings do anything that I hadn't done before, so here we go. It's against the clock, and it tests clutch control, throttle control, handbrake, and most important of all, not to panic. Because a sudden downpour can be a little off-putting, particularly when it's coming down the nozzle of a high-pressure hose. Find the rear wiper. Okay, and we just turn it around, handbrake on. Simple. Maybe. First comes Janice, who is prone, ever so slightly, to panic. I'll be watching the carnage unfold from inside one of the parked cars. If there's a contact, these sirens will tell us. Now, in the last show, we realised just how dismal our drivers are, but nothing could have prepared us for this.
Karen, I'm too close to this curve.
The simplest job of reversing up a hill, just completely beyond them.
Clutch control? What clutch control?
The clutch is billowing smoke, absolutely billowing. That's a new clutch in that car. I would be surprised if it lasts the next 5 minutes.
Oh, Karen, I can't see a thing. Karen, what do I do?
There's no point asking Karen, she doesn't even have a licence.
Where's your wipers? You've got a back wiper, put your back.
I don't know where they are.
This woman is using the same roads as what we use.
7,000 revs later, and the clutch finally...
The clutch is right out.
surrenders.
I don't know, it jumped into clutch.
I have a feeling that at the end of this, I'm going to get very, very annoyed indeed.
Has the clutch gone?
Quentin said to me that you're a non-driver. Why don't you drive? And I turned to Janice and I said, that is the reason I don't drive. Because of her driving. It's enough to put anybody off.
So Janice has fried our clutch on both sides, and reluctantly we've had to admit that reversing up this hill is going to be beyond, what, at least 4 of them. We simply don't have enough cars and we don't have enough clutches because they would simply get through clutches like Smarties if we have to keep reversing them up here.
So we changed the challenge to simply driving down the hill, past the space, and then parallel park. First up is unrepentant boy racer Daz. He's been nominated by his distraught mum Kathy, who sometimes doesn't know whether to laugh or scream. Daz is sporting a neck brace after slamming into the windscreen while wheel spinning in a car park. There's little sign the experience has calmed him down.
See, this is down all over. Gas, 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 gas. Jerk, jerk, jerk.
More out to me.
I'm in! He jerkily completes the revised challenge in 52 seconds. Next up is Carol, whose record of controlling a car, especially when water's involved, isn't good.
Small dash.
Let's look at the gas.
5,000 RPM.
Left, hard left. Hard left. Hard left. Brake.
It really is unpleasant to watch.
Right.
Still feeding in 1,000,000 RPM. Clutch is now smoking. Oh, Carol.
And you want to be hard right.
Hard right.
Hard right.
Look at this car.
Hard right.
Right, who's driving this car?
Yeah. Lift your clutch. Stop.
We think the clutch might have gone again.
Which is a bit of a worry because they're taking clutches out faster than we can put them in.
Right. We'll go into reverse.
Clutch number 2. We're running out of cars and clutches. This is the 3rd car and clutch, and as you can see, we are reduced to this pensionable British Leyland relic, a Maestro. But one thing we do know, the clutch is fine, the handbrake is fine, and if they break this, I just don't know what we're going to do.
Carl's turn next, along with his terrified wife, Rosie. When confronted with stressful situations, he tends to get rather steamed up.
Now, oh, yeah, right, aye. I did it again!
But despite our worst fears, Carl is slow and steady.
No. See, but he's calm. He's looking at his mirrors. He's doing, and she's actually quite encouraging as opposed to controlling.
Most important of all, he keeps a lid on that temper. Next, nervous Nikki takes a terrible 10 minutes to parallel park.
Watch your hands, stop.
And bumbling Brian hits, well, just about everything.
Okay.
Oh dear. It is now abundantly clear that this lot are congenitally incapable of controlling anything larger than an electric razor. But you'd think over the years they would have amassed some theoretical knowledge. So to find out, we asked our advanced driving instructor to ask them some simple theory questions, just to see if they've got the basics, the ground rules of driving. I mean, it's not a lot to ask.
Okay, Carol, question number 1 then. What are the colours on the motorway countdown signs?
The answer, of course, is blue and white.
Green.
Yellow and white.
Orange.
Green.
What is the correct sequence of traffic lights starting from red?
It's red, red and amber, then green.
Red, amber. Amber, green.
Red. Green.
Red, amber, green.
It's red, red and amber, then green.
Amber.
Red and amber. Green, and then red again.
What does this sign mean?
Minimum speed of 30 miles an hour.
A speed restriction.
No more than 30, I don't know.
I'm not allowed to go over 30.
Rita, what does this road sign mean?
National speed limit applies.
It's slow down.
Slow down, okay.
Speed de-restriction sign.
No entry.
Carl, you got 1 right. You got 1 right. You did not get any right at all. You didn't get any right.
No, I didn't think so.
You got none right. Carol, you got none right.
I'll need to get my highway code book out. Big time.
And if anyone watching at home scored this badly, we'd like you to get in touch for next year's series. Coming up after the break, my nerves get shot to bits on the M1.
Oh, sorry.
And the slow, agonising murder of a Volvo estate.
Now, at the end of this show, I've got to send someone packing and give them a free car for showing us some degree of driving improvement. Hard to imagine, I know. But before that, it's time to let them loose on the public roads again. This time, I've got to take them out on a motorway. And I'm looking forward to it like a long weekend with food poisoning.
Carol, Nikki and Brian have never actually been on a motorway. So to help face their fear, I'm taking them out on the M1.
I'm really looking forward to this, Brian, and I know we can do it.
Right.
I don't know why I'm laughing. Past challenges have shown that observation isn't one of Brian's strengths.
What was that?
Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, clear.
Go.
Pulling out, so
That's fine.
gently follow
That's
him.
it. Yeah, gently
Leave
follow him.
plenty of room in case of...
Cancel the indicator, Brian. What are you looking for, Brian?
Sorry,
You're signalling. Come on, no.
Signal.
That's it. And we're going too slow now. Come on, speed it up, speed it up. I want you to go faster, Carol. Faster. Now you're over on the hard shoulder. You've got to try and do more than one thing at once. Now this silver car can't move out. Speed.
Oh, sorry. Nice.
In. Why did you do that so suddenly?
I've snatched, and that's absolutely criminal.
Well, it could kill us. We could roll over. Okay, we're approaching a junction, so what do we need to do?
Slow down.
And how are we going to do that?
By applying the brake and changing down in gear.
What's the traffic light saying? Slow down. That's what it's saying, because it's red.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Brian. Come on, move. So you're in the wrong gear. Now we're across the roundabout. Start your engine. Don't roll back. No.
Brian pushes my patience to the furthest limit. A motorway exit isn't the ideal place to practice clutch control.
No, handbrake up.
Right.
Get your car in gear. Right, handbrake. Let's get up to these lights. These are basics, Brian.
Yeah.
Anybody behind you?
And so to Nikki, who has a morbid fear of driving.
Right.
Every time I get behind the wheel of a car, I feel sick. I just don't want to hurt anyone or kill anyone. That's my major fear, really.
Her ability isn't in question. It's just basically that she's frightened in her own head of having an accident.
Nikki knows she's got to overcome her demons, but at the critical moment, her courage deserts her.
Do this. I don't want you to give up. Come on. We've got a traffic jam behind. I need a decision, Nikki.
Yes.
Okay, first gear. Good. We're not going to give up. Second gear. I'm with you. Nothing can hurt you.
I think I'm too emotional at the moment.
You think so?
Absolutely.
What is it you're frightened of?
Hurting anyone.
But if you practice and you become a really good, competent driver, you're not going to hurt anybody at all. So the fear will disappear.
Nikki's clearly got a large mountain to climb, but we're not giving up on her. Parking, something our lot definitely don't excel at. But they're not the only ones. This bloke seems to have left his brains behind the barrier.
What is it with multi-storey car parks? Why are they so badly designed, and why is it so difficult to tell which is up and which is down? Well, we've found the mother of all multi-stories here in the glamorous spa town of Milton Keynes, and it's a swine. And I can tell you this for nothing. Our diabolical drivers aren't going to like it one little bit. Because they're going to have to do it in this jumbo-sized Volvo estate. So as well as the usual sharp corners and hostile concrete barriers, we're going to give them a few little surprises. We've littered the course with shopping trolleys, abandoned cars, and it's up to them to drive safely but briskly up 3 stories and down 3 stories.
As an added distraction, our very own Vicky Butler-Henderson will be raging from the rear.
Come on, sweetheart. I've got all day.
They'll have a little surprise here. And here, we're going to have this maestro coming out rather suddenly. And then down. Down again. And then back down to the start level and park the car in its original space. They're done. 3 minutes and 52 seconds, and that was quite stressful.
First up is Brazilian Rita. In earlier challenges, she's behaved like she's never driven before. But at least she's consistent. Her trip round the ramps descends into complete carnage.
I go now?
That way.
She's not ready for the roads out there.
Straighten the wheel, straighten the wheel. Now go up. That's it, turn, turn. A lot of gasoline.
Interesting thing about Rita is she's got an international driving license based on a Brazilian test, and you know, I think that's wrong, and I think Rita is empirical proof.
I think you rely upon your husband to tell you what to do. You may as well close your eyes and let him tell you what's in front of you.
Next up is Nikki, who, from having no confidence at all, now seems to have far too much.
Accelerate.
She seems to be using our Volvo as a battering ram, cleaving through anything that gets in her way.
That's good. You got round. Go on. That's good. Good clutch.
Dad Alan may think he's being encouraging, but he's doing nothing to help Nikki drive cautiously.
Oh, we might do it actually. Go on, Nick. There you can do it. Well done. Oh, hard luck. Accelerate. That's good. Now up the ramp. Go on, shoot. Accelerate. That's good. Now. Go on up that ramp. That's good, girl. Right. Accelerating too hard, sure. It's going to burn the clutch out if you're not careful. Let your clutch out, look. Go on. Right, let your clutch out. There, you're going to have to go back.
I cannot believe Nikki's complete absence of clutch control. As you can hear, the poor engine, it's like an animal in pain. And, you know, she's got a license. She's been judged fit for the roads. And as you can see, she can't place the car, she can't judge distance. Really, really, really bad, dangerous issues.
That's it. That's it. Use your brake. Use your brake. Just turn it a bit more to me. And stop. Oh, boom. Nearly perfect parking. Into neutral. Turn the ignition and die.
Now, your dad is still doing all the driving, isn't he?
Yes. He's your dad, but you're a grown woman to take control. Yeah? It's as simple as that.
So you need to be less reliant on your dad and more self-reliant. You need to take responsibility for your driving.
And then there's Mr. Incandescent, Carl, from Edinburgh.
Go, Sebastian.
Vicky's right on his tail from the off.
So serious. That's really scary.
Sorry, I'm stuck.
No, just take your time.
I'm stuck.
Now, Carl's problem has always been anger management.
Can do, please.
And he's really, really stressed because he's been waiting. And, you know, his wife is terrified he's going to erupt like Vesuvius. But he is, touch wood at the moment, holding it.
Yeah.
Carl's kept cool thus far, but will he be able to contain his rage on the upper levels? First, the shopping trolley. Then the maestro. And then the race to the finish. But Carl handles everything we throw at him. Their relief is plain to see.
How are you? It's okay, it's over. So as far as you're concerned, you did this run well, you did it in good time, you did very, very minimal damage to the car, but most important of all, Carl, you controlled yourself and you faced your anger demon and you did it well.
Carl may be calm, but his wife Rosie is in bits.
How did you manage to control it, Carl? Because you did.
I just pictured my kids.
Do you have a picture of your kids in your car?
I don't.
I think you need to. I think you maybe need them all over the dashboard.
Then there's Brian, who after touching 70 on the motorway earlier has decided he will simply not be rushed.
Move some cars.
It's slightly endearing because it's an older person doing it, isn't it, for some reason? And we're not stuck behind him, so.
Bless him, he's being so careful. And he doesn't even know how to open the door. He just cannot control the car. And the time is going to be monumental.
We should be all night.
Brian finally limped to the finish after nearly half an hour, by far the slowest of our 7. Whereas boy racer Darren tears around the car park in 6 minutes 10. And Janice, who completes the challenge with her usual sound effects.
Shall I carry on?
And so we reach the moment when we decide who's improved enough to deserve to go home.
For the first time, I'm getting shirty with these people. Because they really are just dithering about.
I think there's at least one that I have in mind who I've really warmed to. They have made such an effort to improve, not necessarily in their driving, but in their attitude, which is always much harder.
I'm disgusted with what I'm seeing. I really
We all are.
disgusted.
But do you agree with Linda, there is someone out there who has shown an awful lot of effort, an awful lot of suppression, and I think if they can manage that, they will drive reasonably well.
Yeah, providing they can keep that under wraps.
Well, we got through so many clutches, we actually physically ran out of cars. It was a clutch fest. Oh, and one other thing. We gave you a perfectly decent, strong Volvo estate, and you reduced it to a smoking ruin, something I thought only a hydrogen bomb could do. It was absolutely knackered. But there is one tiny glimmer of light on the horizon, a little pinprick, but it is there. A sliver of hope. It's not improvement, but it is hope. So who is it that's managed to conquer their demons? Carl.
In a few short weeks, Carl has gone from this to convincingly controlling his rage.
He kept his cool, kept calm, and I'm so proud of him, it's unbelievable.
So, Carl, which one would you like?
I like the Jag.
I know you like the Jag.
I do.
Do you think it would be an act of responsibility for me to actually give you that Jaguar? Be honest.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
No.
You need a car that doesn't look like a lethal weapon, that doesn't look aggressive and confrontational. What does that leave us?
The Mini.
The Mini. Which I think would suit you down to the ground, because it's not that fast and you can't drive around thinking you're Attila the Hun, because it won't work.
As well as giving him the Mini and a course of driving lessons courtesy of Let's Drive, we also got Carl to agree to attend an anger management course.
I've achieved a lot. I have, within myself. I know I have. And it's thanks to the show that I've done that.
Next on Britain's Worst Driver, domestic terrorism between Kathy and Brian.
Go right round this bloody roundabout.
Nikki has yet another breakdown.
Well done.
And I go cruising in a pink Vauxhall Nova.
It's gonna get you. This car is gonna get you.
Coming up, they struggle to even start their cars. And they're not very good at stopping them either.
Welcome to Britain's Worst Driver, the only show that takes real-life, dimwit drivers and asks the overwhelming question, who gave them driving licenses in the first place and why? But we're not here to gloat, we're here to help. We want them to get better. So, as a powerful incentive, we're going to give the person who improves the most on every show a free car.
We've already sent a couple of our drivers back home with prize cars because they improved a bit. So now we're down to 6 finalists swerving and skidding to avoid the sorry stigma of being Britain's worst driver. Plus, we've only got 3 cars left to give away. An X-Type Jag, a smart Roadster, and last and most definitely least, our Austin Allegro booby prize. As always, we'll be looking to our judges to help decide who's shoddy and who's downright shiversome.
Look, give up your car, otherwise your child may not have a father.
You've got to rely on you, and the minute you do that, that's when you become a better driver.
I don't want you to go away with the impression that it was good, or even approaching good, because it wasn't.
There is an awful lot more to learn.
Overtaking may be something most of us do every day, but it's still a very dangerous manoeuvre. This driver overtakes an Arctic blind, leaving little time to avoid the traffic island. Only very determined braking keeps this dork out of intensive care. And overtaking is what we're looking at in our first challenge.
First, little darlings have to overtake an articulated lorry, which is travelling at 30 miles an hour, and they've got to do that safely, briskly, and get themselves out of danger. Easy, really. There we go. But down here, we're going to test the emergency stop. Now, sitting next to me is Mick, who is going to operate the good old red light, which tells them when to brake. So all they've got to do, basically, is hit that pedal when the red light comes on and not go straight through the cardboard wall. It's easy to do and perfectly achievable. All they have to do is press the pedal really quickly, and that is the acid test.
But before we let them loose, we gave them a little lesson in emergency braking. Because
the more you do it, the more perfect you get.
perfect might be pushing it. Anything less than appalling would be a bonus. From a fixed point in front of our cardboard wall, we made them do an emergency stop at 10 miles an hour. And then at 20.
Stop.
But most of us drive a little quicker than that, so we got them to brake once more, this time at 30.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Knew that would happen. That was good. But I shouldn't have hit the wall.
First up is Nikki, who's rigid with fear every time she gets near a public road.
I'm too emotional at the moment.
Do you think so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It may not be a big deal to you and me, but for Nikki, overtaking a truck is terrifying.
Back to that lane that he was in.
Excellent, Nikki. Well done, Sheriff.
She seems quite confident, doesn't she?
Looking at the mirrors, good.
Well done, Angel. Well done. That really.
That's all right.
Well done. That really took a lot to do.
No, sorry.
Wow.
It's not sweet. She's a full licence holder, for God's sake. She should be able to overtake.
Well, actually, you're right.
He's never overtaken anything ever.
And what was so scary about that then?
It was a big lorry.
Nikki, the world is full of big lorries.
I've never met one though.
But an emergency stop isn't entirely realistic if you're expecting it. So we asked our contestants to try again, and this time we threw a little surprise in their way.
Well done, Nikki. It was crafty.
Why are you shaking your head?
It's him in the back. She needs somebody next to her.
Next up is Brian, who halfway into the series is still wrestling with the bare essentials of car control.
Oh, sorry. No.
In.
Keep it just that little bit above 30. Little bit more.
Surprise, surprise, the stop sign gets it.
What?
Then comes Carol, who let husband Ken steer her straight into the swamp in our Land Rover Challenge.
Push me. Push me.
Try another gear, Carol.
Try another gear, Carol.
Okay. Steady.
She does well when she knows what's coming, but what happens when she doesn't?
Up a bit. Up a bit.
When the going gets tough, Carol keeps going.
I think we just got the pedestrian.
Emergencies aren't predictable, are they? They just come out in front of you.
Then it's Jumpy Janice, who's not much good at coping with the unexpected either. You couldn't accuse her of overreacting this time. In fact, she doesn't actually react at all. Then there's Rita from Rio. She's got two problems. She can't control a car, and husband Carl wants to control her.
You looking correct. Turn right. You started following my instructions. Turn right. Slow down.
Steady, that's it. Nice, nice. Steady, steady, steady.
It looked like Rita had done well on her first run, but all was not as it seemed.
We got the shout to stop from behind.
Oh, so you said stop?
No, he don't. You
Yes.
I said stop, yes.
I think we're going to let Rita do it on her own, if you don't mind, because we've got this big issue about you driving for Rita, and she's relying on your commands. Yeah. So, if you don't mind, let's just see what happens when she's driving on her own.
That's okay.
A little bit more.
So how will Rita cope when she's really in the driving seat?
30, 30, 30, 30.
Take away the safety net and that's what happens.
Hold it about there.
Then there's our little surprise.
Jesus.
Well, at least Rita is making her own mistakes.
And then realise how much she actually was relying on me, and that's got to actually stop Daz.
And finally, Daz, our bad boy racer.
Darren, smoothly.
I'm smooth.
You're not.
He hurt his neck skidding round a car park at home, but his injury hasn't tamed his taste for speed. On his first run, he barely stops in time.
That is nice.
The man who's boasted of doing 140 looks a bit chastened. And Daz isn't quick enough to handle the surprise stop either.
It scared me, to be honest. Never had to do that before.
We'd like to think Daz was starting to take the speed thing seriously, but he won't while he's ricocheting around in his hot 200-horse Nova. I asked Daz to take me out in the car that's earned him 11 points, all of them for speeding.
It's a quick car, but it rides like a donkey cart. It feels like you're in a shoebox, and inside it's GBH and optic nerve.
Daz is 22 and has spent 3 years and 15 grand of borrowed cash modifying the car he calls Pinky.
Okay, cost you 15 grand. What do you think you'd get for it if you sold it? Not that you're going to.
I think I could get 5 at a push.
5 grand. So you're going to take a 10 grand hit?
Yeah.
And it's not even any good for carrying his girlfriend and 5-year-old son. The interior's all music and not enough seats.
It's part of me. It's a hobby to me.
It's more than that, though. It's controlling you.
Yeah.
When you're out of the car, you are completely different.
Yeah.
It's when you get into this car, you change and you feel you have to behave in a certain way and drive in a certain way. And that's the issue. But it's going to get you. This car is going to get you.
After the break, our Sorry Six tries some nocturnal navigation.
Where are you going? Go round again. Go right round it. Bloody round.
And Daz faces the most difficult decision of his life.
Let's give him some time.
And at the end of this show, I face the difficult task of deciding who gets a free car. But before then, our desperate drivers face their greatest fear, driving on public roads. And their destination is here in downtown Bedford. I wonder if we'll ever see them again. Unbelievably, in the UK driving test, there's precious little that teaches you how to read a map or how to drive at night. And that's silly, because if you want to call yourself a decent driver, these are skills you really do need to master.
And that's why we're taking our lousy licence holders on night manoeuvres. The first stage of their challenge is to drive across country from the remote village of Peatling Parva to the tiny hamlet of Thorpe Langton.
1¼ miles to Thorpe Langton, and it's taken me 15 minutes to get here, but I am absolutely terrified for them. To you and I, this is just, you know, a short drive, but to them, with their set of driving skills, you might as well be asking them to drive to Beijing. And I'll be extremely surprised, pleasantly surprised, if they all make it back.
So, to prove they've done the distance, they have to find the local pub and note down the Sunday opening hours. Stage 2 takes them from Thorpe Langton all the way back to their hotel in Bedford. All up, it's a 54-mile deal.
I will be so relieved when they're all back safely tucked up in their beds. Fingers crossed.
That's me done in an hour and 23 minutes.
This is a nightmare.
We issue each pair with a map and wave them off from a staggered start. First out the gate is Nikki with Dad Alan. Nikki has never driven at night before. Oh dear, and when Nikki does eventually get going, it's in the wrong direction.
This is the wrong way. This is the wrong way to the Langtons, really.
Daz is next, and with some clever map reading, he nips quickly into the lead and keeps to the speed limit. Working well with Mum Kathy, Daz finds our halfway mark easily.
Saturday and Sunday only at 12 till 2, closed weekends and lunchtime.
Nikki's confidence is on the up.
Can't believe I'm driving on a road I don't know in the middle of the night.
She certainly seemed a lot calmer than earlier on.
Sure.
But enthusiasm can't hide her lack of expertise.
Oh, great. You're in third or something.
Oh, and one other thing.
You've been driving on side lights.
You wouldn't have known.
So she's driving on side lights. Oh, gee.
That's high beam. That's
And then
full
that's
light.
just dipping?
No, that's not dipping. That's side lights.
Right.
Right.
What happens when a car comes? She doesn't know how to dip main beam.
That's dangerous.
So you're dazzling another car.
Yeah.
And the blue light comes on your dash, doesn't it?
So, yeah, what's that for?
That's a high beam.
Right.
With Nikki still learning the laws of lights, Daz breezes back into Bedford first.
We made it, son. Well done. He has slowed down. Well, let's just hope he keeps it up.
You can drive. It's just that moment when someone in an RS Turbo comes up and says, "Come on, boy, give it to me." Can you seriously stand there and say to me that you wouldn't rise to the bait? Exactly. You're thinking about it, Daz. That's the problem.
And with her lights now fully illuminated, Nikki is next to the finish line.
Am I pleased to see you?
Not as pleased as I am to see you.
No idea how pleased I am to see you. Come here and give me a hug.
Oh, God.
Janice, though, is taking her time. Hardly surprising since she hasn't broken 20 miles an hour.
Can you believe I'm driving in the dark, Kaz?
No, I can't believe I'm reading a map.
No, neither can I. What an experience.
She gets home in a glacial 3 hours and 46 minutes.
You're very misted up in there. What have you been doing?
An emotional Carol crawls in a couple of minutes later.
Fantastic.
And why are you feeling fantastic?
Because I've done it.
You've done it, and you've done it yourself. Nobody did that for you, you did it. I'm pleased and I'm proud.
Which leaves us with 2 drivers still on the missing list. We'll come back to Rita later. And then there's Brian, who after nearly 3 hours is still struggling to find Thorpe Langton.
Should have switched the engine.
Brazilian Rita thinks she's actually made it to the halfway mark.
This is the street we started on.
I can't believe it!
You can feel the tension, and Carl still can't stop himself from giving Rita orders.
Here, I go.
Can you see Bedford there? No, you can't.
How?
Bedford's
Don't
that way,
this.
lovey. Bedford's that way, lovey.
You just grab
the wheel from the rear seat.
That's the wrong way.
But she's not taking it on the chin anymore, and that makes for fireworks in 2 languages.
Look at the map.
Don't be aggressive, my love.
Please.
Aggressive, my love.
Yes, exactly. Because you speak a lot because I don't understand good driver.
Cala a boca.
Because
Cala a
you
boca.
don't tell me nothing. Oh, finish.
Do you know what? I think he'll be really cross when she can drive properly because he's got no control
Yeah.
over.
Changes the
4 hours,
dynamic of
5
the
minutes.
relationship right away, doesn't it? In previous challenges, it's been very much about deferring to your husband. Does he think you're doing well, taking guidance? Now, not only are you not doing that, but you're putting a stop to that very forcefully and very clearly. And I'm really, really proud of how you've developed. Well done.
Thank you.
Which leaves ex-policeman Brian, who's still got a few issues with his map coordinates.
Come this far.
You've got a damn sight further to go, I can assure you.
See, that must be
She doesn't-
so
yeah.
confidence destroying. Look at that.
Kathy tries to stay positive,
We're doing well, Brian.
but she can't manage it for long.
No, Brian, where are you going? Go round again. Go right round this bloody roundabout and go round. When I say turn, you turn.
She just told him to take a turn.
Yeah, well-
It's the wrong turn, and she's blaming him,
Yeah.
even though she's
Yeah.
done it.
I shall wee myself in this rain.
And so, nearly 4.5 hours after their odyssey began, Brian and Kathy finally make the finish.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Well, I must admit, I never ever thought I'd see this moment. It's absolutely incredible.
One of our more difficult decisions this week. Have we seen any improvement? Are we all of one opinion? Nick?
Talking about improvement, but there's only one I'd get back in the car with.
We've seen some improvement, and I think, but more than that, we've seen the potential to change this person, the way they see themselves.
One person who I would be confident with in terms of car control.
They have decided sort of to change their attitude slightly, or they can see that a change in attitude would be good.
Good news, everybody. From being variously appalled and amazed, we have detected a degree of progress. Mind you, that wouldn't be hard, given the subterranean depths from which we started. But there is positive movement forward. But that doesn't make it any easier. I have to give away one of these cars, confident that the person I give it to isn't going to kill themselves 15 minutes later. And one of those cars is a Jaguar. It's so hard. Darren, come on, we need to have a chat. Your car is a big issue for me. So I can't just give you one of these. If I give you the Jag, there'll be trouble. So what I'm gonna do is this. Inside the boot is £10,000 in cash. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grand. Real money. How does that feel?
Of course not, I don't know what to say.
There's a condition. Darren, this is what I want. I want 2 things. I want your baseball cap and I want that car. I am going to buy that car for this outrageous sum of money. £10,000 if you give me that car. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I want you to think about this. It's a big decision because that car is you. But that car, sooner or later, will cost you your license or worse.
It's the hardest thing he's ever done. That Nova is the cause of so many of his problems, but it's also a massive part of Daz's life.
So Daz, here we go. I need just one answer. Are you going to take that £10,000 and give me your car? Yeah. You're going to give me the car? Give me the keys. And for good, the cap, the baseball cap. Hey.
The Nova makes Daz a big man in a small town. We've seen him barrel around B roads at up to 140. But in a few short weeks, he's gone from this to this. But to really change Daz, we've had to change his car.
Right, everything appears to be in order. Darren, correct me if I'm wrong, but that car over there, that pink Nova, used to be yours.
Certainly did.
But it's mine now because we paid you for it, yeah?
Yep.
So I can really do whatever I want to that car?
Within reason.
Within reason. Okay, well, I'm just going to switch this little key on to where it says arm. And all I want you to do now is just press this switch, the switch number 1 there. Just press it down. And it won't hurt, I promise.
It's not going to hurt.
No, 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 not you.
That was my car! You
Darren, your life is going to be so much better without that car. How do you feel right now?
Gutted.
Gutted.
Here at Britain's Worst Driver, we're prepared to do virtually anything to make our roads just that little bit safer. And there's lots more carnage where that came from. Join us next week as we come one step closer to naming and shaming Britain's Worst Driver.
I really did up this time.
Oh, where you go? You've just wet your trousers.
Coming up, the dopiest drivers in Britain.
Slow down a bit.
No! Wow! Oh, yeah.
Oh, I really did up this time.
Now, you'd expect a show called Britain's Worst Driver to feature some pretty shoddy driving. Well, I can tell you, shoddy doesn't even begin to describe them. In fact, they are so bad that we are quietly horrified. So horrified, in fact, that if any of them gives us any degree of improvement, we're prepared to give them a free car. We can't say fairer than that. Congratulations.
So far, we've sent 3 of our drivers home. One got a retro Mini, the other a new one. And for our recidivist racer Daz, we ripped up the rulebook, handing him 10 grand in exchange for that pink Vauxhall Nova that was the cause of all his woes. Not that it's a problem anymore.
That was my car!
So now we're left with a feckless 5, all desperate to avoid being branded Britain's Worst Driver. And as always, we'll be looking to our judges to help sort the decent from the dreadful and the dire.
If that had been on the street, you'd have killed God knows how many people.
I'm horrified at this.
So big cars were uncomfortable, so this must be a really difficult one for her.
Her hands were going, but was she turning the wheel?
Plus, we've only got 2 cars left to give away, a Jaguar X-Type and our Austin Allegro Booby Prize. And the pressure's really starting to show.
Oh dear. I know cameramen are cheap, but that's ridiculous.
We may not be able to control the weather, but we can learn how to control our cars when things get slippy. Even though you drive for 20 years, nobody will ever tell you how to get yourself out of a skid like this.
Well, at Britain's Worst Driver, we think that's utterly and completely bonkers.
So we're going to give our drivers a little lesson in the art of slip sliding away.
As soon as you feel something...
We've put them in a special skid car set up to recreate what happens when the wheels lose grip.
I'm up for this.
The car sits in a cradle, which means all 4 wheels can come off the floor at the flick of a switch. Abracadabra, instant skidding.
If the back end goes to the left, I steer to the left. If the back end goes to the right, I steer to the right.
Yeah, I don't think I picked up what was happening.
Only Rita shows a glimmer of promise, though we'll wait and see if she can do it for real.
All right, break.
When you're stopping on a slippery surface, don't hit the brakes too hard because the wheels will lock and you'll slide like a sledge. Pump the brakes repeatedly and the tyres will grip.
More faster, 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 that's it.
Incredible.
Now they've learnt the basics, it's time to put our drivers to the test.
Which is why our backroom boffins have constructed this skid fest. Now say you got black ice down on this bend. Approach it too hard and the back end will swing out. So you have to understand when that happens to apply opposite lock like this so you don't go skidding and destroying a small suburb. We've got a picnic here. The front will go light. If you touch the brake, you'll steam straight into daddy, mummy and babies. Police cars on the corner, so we go round and when the back end goes out, we learn to catch it like that. And then up to the garage, that's going to tell us how to cadence brake. If you jam on the pedal, it'll just skid, so you keep applying pressure and you stop where you want to. Easy, really, if you've got gentle feet.
Oh, and one other thing, a little surprise. If they get it wrong and go through the garage wall, we've created a domino effect, at the end of which is one of their prized personal possessions. This is Nikki's, and she is first.
In our last show, Nikki seemed to be overcoming her lack of confidence, driving her furthest ever in our 60-mile night navigation challenge.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Here's hoping she gets it together in the skid car.
Go.
As ever, our judges will be watching every slip, slide and swerve.
Oh no, here we go.
It's not looking promising.
Keep going, don't worry about it.
And then there's our picnicking family on the second bend.
Wait, into reverse.
Oh dear. Then there's the boys in blue. Yep, they get it too.
Well done.
Oh dear, this is a big one.
Go on. No,
Surely the prospect of trashing her cherished musical trinket will concentrate her mind. Actually, no. That was rubbish, but Nikki thinks she's doing fine.
Dear Lord.
I've definitely grown more confidence. I can see that. Can't wait to go home so I can start driving.
Next is Screaming Janice from Staffordshire.
It's a bit scary.
All right.
She's as edgy as ever, but avoids any early collisions by crawling through the corners.
I'm trying to go faster, but I'm a bit scared. Wrong way. What I did then was I didn't turn, as I should have done.
But then it all goes wobbly on the final furlong, and her treasured Laurel and Hardy statuette hits the deck.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, Dennis.
Oh, poor Laurel and Hardy.
Sorry.
Then there's Rita from Rio. In earlier challenges, she's been distracted by too much advice from husband Carl.
You're gonna have to start listening to me, okay? Get the car and put the car here. Turn right. You start following my instructions.
Go, 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 go.
How will she fare when he's not telling her what to do?
Okay.
She's not hit anything yet.
Good.
She controlled that
She's
exceptionally
controlling
well.
extremely well.
She copes admirably, even correcting the skid to avoid wiping out the cop cars.
Go, 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 come on.
But then there's the small question of Rita's most prized possession, her designer vacuum cleaner.
Well, I have to say, I'm very impressed. I thought she coped very
really
well.
And worried
Apart
that
from
her
the
most prized possession is a Dice though. That I
Very
think we
well.
need to talk about.
Next is Carol. She started terribly and then got worse. Hold! But in our night navigation challenge, things finally started to look up.
Nobody did that for you, did it?
I'm pleased and I'm proud.
But all good things must come to an end, and with Carol, chaos is never far away.
Wow! Oh, yeah.
Back on the track. Track's over there.
Stop. What's the brake pedal?
On the track.
Not even a large cardboard box seems to slow her down.
I can see just...
Oh, for God's sake.
I can't believe she still hasn't stopped.
I've just killed everything. I know, I've killed everything. I've killed everything.
No, but into reverse.
Next to meet their maker are those police cars.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, she found the brake pedal.
In the garage and parking.
And then there's her beloved ceramic waiter.
Oh, yeah. Quentin.
And finally, Brian. He's held both a pilot's and helicopter's license. We can only hope he was better in the air than he is on the ground.
Go. Oh, sorry. Last.
In.
I'm now convinced that if I practice hard enough, I can iron all these bugs out.
Go, Brian. Go on. Keep it straight, go on.
Brian does at least avoid slamming into the first corner.
Okay, nice long straight again. There you go, come on, you're against the clock now.
The picnickers don't get off so lightly, though.
Better now.
Okay, get back on track.
Brian, it's all about being technical. He's got the best attitude I've ever seen, but he just, can't cope technically yet.
Yep, I'd agree.
Okay, put it in the garage.
Brian's prized possession is this framed picture of a Sunderland seaplane.
I drove round and lined up in position, like a bullet going down the barrel of a gun.
Without thinking, I leapt to save the Sunderland. Not a good idea.
Oh, Brian.
Oops.
I really f***ed up this time.
Coming up, the worst 4x4 driving by far.
Stop.
Plus, with only one decent motor left to play for, the pressure mounts.
It was panic, and I made a mistake.
What is to come, I wouldn't dare contemplate.
I have to be frank with you. Things aren't going terribly well. Desperate driving requires drastic measures, which is why we're taking our motoring meatheads for a little fumble in the jungle. Now I know what you're thinking. What possible relevance does off-roading have to everyday driving? Well, in the case of our desperate drivers, it's about fear and conquering it.
Unsubstantiated fear I've had to live with all my life.
I've never been so scared.
Fear of the unknown, possibly.
What is it you're frightened of?
Anyone.
That fear is all in here.
That's right, yeah, psychological.
But with an instructor beside them, there's really no reason for them to be afraid.
Very sharp corner here.
Mind you, off-roading means being ginger with the brakes, which can get scary.
And then we're coming up to a dip, and they just can't see what is beyond it. And only when they get over this little hill will they realise it's a water splash. They won't know how deep it is. So, relatively simple for me. My heart goes out for them again.
It will do the braking for me, so I've not to panic.
No panic at all.
First off is Janice, who tends to rely on her nominator, who doesn't even drive.
Oh, Karen, what do I do? Karen, what do I do? Karen, what do I do?
Even though she's with our off-road expert Kevin, she's petrified at the thought of driving without dual controls.
Have you got brakes?
No, don't need them. Don't need brakes.
Oh, God, I can't go down there.
Yeah, it's no problem. Feet flat on the floor.
I can't do it.
Janice calms her nerves in her own unique way.
It's all right. Accelerate a little bit.
You've got a brake, haven't you? Can I go for the brake?
No brakes.
She's listening to his instruction, but I hope she's learning from it as well. But I don't know.
I don't think she is. I think it's abdicating responsibility, which she does so much.
Get comfortable.
Next is Brian, who thinks he might improve his car control by wearing slippers.
Here we go.
But his choice of footwear doesn't seem to be working.
Straight on. Yeah, straight on. You're all right.
Yeah, sorry.
Take off the accelerator.
If he's injured his head with his one hand on his head, he should stop and sort it out.
But Brian doesn't stop. He lurches round the course, tense with terror, and just winces at the water.
Not too much.
Now, we're not sure if Brian is concussed or in shock, but he manages to get round with no bones broken and even dry slippers.
That was great, wasn't it?
I'm so tight, I can't get out.
Was that the real thing or just a practice?
Brian, come and join us.
How's your head?
Not too bad at the moment, thank you.
If anything like that happens in a vehicle, you're advised to pull up for a moment, gather yourself, make sure you're okay, and then onward with your journey.
I would concede that now.
Carol's next, and when she gets scared, she mashes the accelerator.
You can have to accelerate a little bit.
In the hill park, her throttle control was so bad it cooked the clutch.
5,000 RPM. Oh, Carol.
And fear of the unknown makes her over-rev yet again.
Yeah, just keep it in first. Come down on the accelerator a little bit.
She has a problem with controlling her feet. He's having to say, she's got two methods, on the accelerator, off the accelerator.
By punching at the gas, she loses it and swerves off the track.
Stop. Yeah, do. Now we go to use the reverse.
Yeah, definitely.
And she's no better with the clutch, stalling again.
Oh, no.
Nearly.
And again.
Straight off,
I'm getting annoyed.
And again.
yeah.
Gas.
8 challenges in and Carol still has no car control. Our judges were equally worried with her trail of damage in the skid car.
Bonkers in the skid car. Completely bonkers. And that picnicking family, you just wiped them all out.
I did.
Letting go doesn't mean losing control. It means taking responsibility for the control you have, and that's what I'd like to see a little bit more of.
Time for Brazilian Rita.
Did you go in? Yeah.
So far, husband Carl has taken the art of backseat driving to new heights.
Can you see Bedford there? No, you can't.
No.
Bedford's that way, lovey. Bedford's that way, lovey. That's the wrong way.
But now he's shut up, her driving's improved.
Not a squeak from hubby in the
No.
back. Nothing. Because she knows she can learn from the instructor, whereas with her husband, she knows now that she can't really learn an awful lot from him.
Great.
And so to Nikki, whose dad Alan is confident that she's improved enough to make a decent driver.
I actually can't believe how well Nikki's doing. She's actually ready for the road. Nikki, well done, Cheryl. Well done, Angel. She's never ever overtaken or anything like that. Oh, well done. I think what did it was the confidence when she overtook the lorry, and I think it's quite remarkable that she's moved along this fast.
But after her sorry performance in the skid car, can she convince our judges that she's moved on enough to deserve a prize car?
Right now. Full lock. Give full lock. Keep full lock. Keep going.
It's not looking good, especially when Nikki almost runs over a cameraman.
Totally out of control.
I know cameramen are cheap, but that's ridiculous.
Nikki just burns round the course, takes out a sign and almost whacks a second cameraman.
it lift you.
She is reckless, far too fast. I can't believe she.
Just take it, all it is, take it.
Not what you'd call controlled driving.
It's okay. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just winding me out there.
So what happened on that 4x4 course? You nearly took out 2 cameramen.
Yeah, I know.
And you were doing so well. You steamed off at huge speed.
I was slightly panicky, I think.
I think a little bit of overconfidence, and it's starting to develop into a little bit of aggression. And we're starting to put the foot on the accelerator, and the skill base really isn't with it yet.
While Mick was talking there, you were shaking your head.
I'm not overconfident.
But Nikki, I mean...
It was panic, and I made a mistake, and I really regretted it afterwards.
But how serious...
I was really upset after Quentin told me I nearly took 2 cameramen out. I was told to control my emotions, and that's exactly what I did, to concentrate and to get over my fear.
All I could hear was the engine revving. It was like, foot down, go for it, get to the end, at whatever cost.
Because I was scared.
I need to say this, I don't want to take away the confidence that you've found, and that's the last thing we want to do, but we're just flagging up an issue which could affect your driving later on.
Our judges thought Nikki's driving was truly dangerous and told us so. Alan disagreed and won't be taking part in the rest of the series. But we still have to decide who's improved enough to win a prize car.
I tell you who does worry me a lot, and that's Nikki, because I think we're getting to a stage where she really now thinks she's a driver, she's got confidence, and that, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Adam, that is a very, very dangerous place to be.
She doesn't take criticism well, and she needs the criticism because in order for her to get better, she has to know what to do.
Okay, now the hardest call of all. We've got a Jag and an Allegro left. Who am I going to give these cars to? So, we see progress, quantum leaps. The car is no longer an alien, hostile place. Then what? You regress. You go backwards. What is it? I'm supposed to give away a Jaguar. We had hijinks. We had overconfidence. We had people driving too fast. We had people going bonkers. However, one of you has demonstrated that they're at least not dangerous. And that, I'm afraid, is what it's all about, people. So, Rita, walk this way.
From serial screamer to queen of the skid pan. Our Rita from Rio showed marked improvement the minute we took her husband out of the car and gave her control.
That's very good, because now I believe in me.
I want you to understand this clearly. I can't give you the Jaguar because Rita's driving is not up to that standard. So what I'm going to give you is the Allegro. It's only done 16,000 miles from new, so make your acquaintance to Hilda.
Thank you for the car.
Rita, the pleasure's mine. Get inside.
Thank you.
Rita also leaves the show with a set of advanced driving lessons from Let's Drive. Join us next time and see if Nikki follows her dad and leaves the show. Witness more driving that's off the Richter scale.
We're on your side.
Does the thing follow you?
Of course it does. It is attached. And who gets that 20 grand prize Jag? Coming up, drivers with licenses who just can't drive. Worse still, they don't seem to be getting any better.
We're on your side.
We took 8 dimwit drivers, gave them some lessons and put them through a series of hair-raising challenges. So far 4 have been let off for good behaviour.
We've given away a pair of Minis, 10 grand in Reddies and an Austin Allegro booby prize. But our frightening four will have to show some real improvement to warrant winning our final prize car, a 20 grand Jaguar X-Type. For our final four, it's been an emotional roller coaster. Nikki went berserk in the skid car and wild in the country. Our judges tried to show her where she went wrong.
I think a little bit of overconfidence, and it's starting to develop into a little bit of aggression.
I think anyone, from seeing me now, can say I'm not overconfident.
But her nominator, Dad Alan, wasn't happy with the criticism. The job of our judges is to highlight poor driving, but Alan decided he wouldn't allow his daughter to be criticised by anyone. Our judges thought Nikki's driving was truly dangerous and told us so. Alan disagreed and won't be taking part in the rest of the series. But we did give Nikki the chance to carry on alone. Sadly, she's chosen to leave, although she has taken up our offer of free driving lessons.
The departure of Nikki and Alan was rather sad.
Nick and Alan leaving the show was very, very upsetting.
Rather a traumatic turn of events that I think has affected everyone.
It's constructive criticism. We need it. When I came here, I couldn't drive. Now I'm driving, so constructive criticism is good.
Which means we're down to 3, all busting to win that Jag, and all hoping against hope they won't be crowned Britain's worst driver. So they've really got to impress our judges, and as we've seen, they're tough nuts to crack.
They've both regressed to what they were doing weeks and weeks ago.
She's had instructions, but she's just forgotten.
Why doesn't he just slow down?
This is becoming painful watching.
Today's challenge has a breezy nautical theme. The contestants will be towing a boat, which they have to put into the launch position down a slipway. A child could do it, but then these are 3 of the worst drivers in Britain, so absolutely anything could happen, including getting very wet indeed. Towing anything takes concentration, careful judgment, and a large helping of common sense, conspicuously absent here. This bloke seems to have forgotten he's pulling his whole life behind him. So to help them stay dry, I'm giving them a few pointers in the arcane craft of towing and reversing a trailer.
Okay, so follow the loop round.
Reverse it back down.
But it looks like we're starting from rock bottom. For the hell of it.
Does the thing follow you?
Of course it does. It is attached. If there was a prize for the daftest question, Carol. Okay, right. So if the trailer starts to go over to the left, steer to the left. And the same goes for the right. So turn it to the right a bit. Woo, woo, woo. Slow, 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 slow. Okay, now to the left.
I'm not very good at this one.
It would help if they knew their left from their right.
The left, the left, the left, the left. More. No, stop. No. Stop. The problem there is too much throttle.
Really difficult.
Turn to the left. That's it. Right, more. Big. Sort of.
My hopes for them staying dry are fast fading, so it's only fair I show it can be done.
I've got to drive between these parked cars. It's quite tight. And then I've got to turn and then reverse it down a slipway.
Given all that practice, I thought our terrible Trinity might be able to crack it. After all, they've only got to reverse in a straight line. As soon as the trailer wheels are in the water, it's game over. Simple.
And there we go.
So, it really is easy-ish. And they've got lots of space. There's the Gobi Desert out here to manoeuvre, but only time will tell if we have some swimmers or not. First up is Jumpy Janice, nominated by daughter-in-law Karen. Janice finds it enormously hard to reverse at all, with or without a trailer. Oh, and one other thing. Janice has a phobia of water.
What I want you to do is drive the car through here,
go up through there and then reverse it down that slope and put the boat in the water where those swans are. You can do this. There's a safety boat out there.
Not really
The
water,
water is about that deep. Come on, Janice, you can do it. It's honestly not scary. Think of it, you'll conquer your fear of driving and you'll conquer your fear of water in one.
Which makes me jump that up.
If Janice doesn't neuter her nerves, there's a danger things could get, well, wet.
I'm sorry being mother, but I just don't like the look of that water.
She wouldn't have a fear of the water if she was confident in her driving.
So much for my practice session. Janice has got the wobbles.
I forgot which way I turn again now. Into
the
turn.
After more than 20 minutes of twisting and turning, I just can't take it anymore.
Keep it that way, the boat will straighten.
Oh yes, it's straightening, look.
Keep it that way.
With some not inconsiderable help, Janice finally manages to wet her wheels, but the water has left her in bits.
Oh, the water.
Next is 60-year-old Carol. Her husband Ken drives for her, and badly.
You're all right, go on. Right. That's left.
And he's still doing it.
Right hand, straight.
Carol starts slowly, but she may as well be sitting in the boot.
Come on, round the clock.
I wish she could just turn to him and say, please, be quiet.
Come on, hard round. Right hand. Now start going left.
Doing it?
No, you're not doing it. Go forward. Come on, forward.
She's all but given up, and Ken virtually drives the challenge for her.
Right. Now, come on, first gear, get out.
Next is former helicopter pilot Brian, who sadly seems unable to control anything mechanical at all.
Oh. No.
Brian's problem is, well, I don't know, and neither does his wife and nominator Kathy.
That's enough. You don't have to go any further.
You're going to straighten it out.
He edges through the parked cars, but then gets totally flummoxed by having to find reverse.
You got it in first. You haven't got it in reverse. No, you're putting it in first again.
That's reverse up there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Slowly.
To Brian, reversing is as easy as existentialism.
Over this way.
Oh, something's going.
What's going?
Something's going at the back.
Towards me.
That said, he is the most determined man I've ever met, and I can't let him suffer.
Yes, now, hard right. Brian, slowly.
No, I'll go forward a bit more.
No, don't go too far. Just stop it as you're going to go too far. Where are you going?
It feels like weeks, and Brian is tying himself in knots. Time for me to step in. Righto, Brian.
I think I can see.
Can you do this?
Yeah, I know I can do it. I just got to think like mad.
Now would be a good time to start, Brian. Just inch her down. It's a good line, Brian. He's concentrating so much on the gears, he's utterly unaware of how close he is to the edge. But Brian completes the challenge. Well, sort of. Coming up, more motoring mayhem. And our cameraman sprints for his life.
Driver. Now, at the end of this show, I've got to give somebody a brand new Jaguar, and I don't want to, because they're so hopeless, I'm afraid the car will end up like this. So it's time to go back to basics. Time for some simple manoeuvring.
You are joking. Through there?
All they have to do is drive into this concrete square, turn around and come out again, with the car undamaged. Well, in one piece anyway.
No.
But just getting into the square seems too much for Janice.
This is impossible.
Have I cleared the concrete behind?
Over here.
Brian's hopelessness means Kathy takes control, not that it makes any difference.
Turn it in the other direction.
Kathy is just confusing him more.
Yeah,
This
okay.
way.
Yeah, okay.
This way.
Yeah, that way.
Yes. and then you'll get over in that corner.
Yeah, but don't I have to go that way at all?
No, not when I'm telling you to go the other way.
Okay.
After 30 odd turns, Brian's clearly had enough of Kathy.
Turn it this way.
Yeah, I got the message.
Carol doesn't seem to have learned any lessons either. Ken is still driving things
Right.
straight into trouble.
Right into that corner, right into that corner. Keep going.
Whatever he says, it makes no difference at all.
See when I say stop, stop.
Now, an average driver should do this in a 7-point turn, but our lot are anything but average. Janice manages 22 turns, Carol cracks it in 29, and Brian does an epic 34 turns. It pays to remember the physical limitations of what we're driving. This dork has taken the corner far too fast, and it all gets messy.
Oh.
So for this challenge, we're giving them a high-sided vehicle. They have to drive up this hill, round our circuitous scrapyard, and then stop without hitting our balsa wood budgie.
Oh, and one other thing. As with all privately hired vans like this, they're full of cheap furniture. And boy, have we got some nasties here. Please note the motoring theme. We do try. So we're going to put that in the back, some plates, some kitchen cabinets. In fact, we have everything, including the kitchen sink.
We've broken the mirrors on the van, so their nominators will have to help. For my attempt, I'll be hindered by our assistant director, Neil.
And here we are, Scrapyard Challenge. They have to go through here, avoiding boxes, cars, and all sorts of just general detritus.
From here, we reverse carefully through a slew of obstacles, minding the cars and the woodwork.
Right hand down a bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Then it's forwards again, avoiding that hideous caravan, and with inches to spare, we squeeze through the width restrictions and finish.
Neil, I'm obliged.
First is Janice, who immediately reduces her load of furniture to firewood. Not that she's noticed.
What's up with the car?
Once again, Janice is relying totally on her non-driving nominator, Karen. Mind you, her instructions aren't worth squat.
Nasty, nasty, nasty. You be my eyes for that side.
Now for the reversing section. Karen's eyes may be open, but Janice's clearly aren't.
I've got loads of room this side. All right, your side.
I'll sort of turn your wheel the other way now.
To the left.
The highway code says if you can't see round it or you're unsure, get out and have a look.
Oh, sugar, 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 sugar.
Janice is all over the place.
Oh, sugar.
And so's the van.
Oh.
Just judging widths is still a huge issue.
What's the post? What's the post?
When you were going through in the van, you didn't take into account how long it was and just sort of scraping other cars without actually sort of stopping and thinking about it and thinking, how can I do it without scraping those other cars? I was saddened to see that, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry to be so hard and brutal, but it would be wrong of me to say that you'd shown a glimmer of any sort of capability in those two challenges.
Brian's next and attacks the challenge like he's driving a tank. After destroying everything going forward, he does the same going backwards.
Stop!
But hey, look on the bright side. At least he's found the right gear.
Stop, stop, stop.
After wiping out the oil drums and boxes, he seems to have the camera crew in his sights as well.
We're done now.
Let's
Enough is most definitely enough.
Bring the clutch up, that's it. Now gently, less gas, less gas, less gas.
Telling him to do it gently, he doesn't.
It's got to be gentle, Brian. Remember everything we've taught you about the gentleness of control. Okay, into reverse. Handbrake. Bring the clutch up slowly while compensating. Now you not bring the handbrake up. You don't need to use your foot on the brakes. Okay. Right. Gently, gently.
Gently just doesn't seem to be in Brian's dictionary.
You're doing exactly the same as you keep doing.
There's no excuse. It's not like they haven't got a licence to drive this vehicle.
He should just slow down.
Not too much.
I'm getting a little anxious about Kathy.
Would you like to step outside if it's concerning you, and I will sit with Brian?
Yes, please.
Okay. There you go. Clutch up, gently. Kill that throttle. Now just cruise.
Instructions or not, he still drives like he's invading Poland.
Left, left, left. Forward. Turn the wheel all the way towards me now. Now, Brian. Now, clutch down. That's great. That's great. That's great. Straight, straight, straight. Brian, that's not straight. That's not straight.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
All the way to the left, and let's avoid this wall. You're going to hit these wheels. Don't worry. How much have you got on your side?
About 6 inches.
You should have taken it.
Down.
It seems like there are two parts of your body which are completely disconnected. Your arms and your feet, and they work completely independently of each other. And you were just going through that challenge with such speed too, and causing just mayhem.
You weren't driving that van, it was driving you. You were just running over and smashing into everything. It was as though the van was a runaway vehicle.
Last up is Carol with husband Ken. Her cargo cops it straight away. Ken's taking charge again, so there's trouble ahead.
Put your foot on the clutch and start the engine. Stop. Stop. Now go, go, go. Come on, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right. Come on.
He's really not helping at all.
Slowly, slowly, left.
If truth be known, I have a great difficulty listening to Ken. I listen more to people that I don't know. It's a man and wife thing, I suppose.
Right hand down, right hand down, right hand down. Right hand down.
I'm doing right hand.
Go on, go for it, right, turn right.
At this stage, I'm forced to wonder what would Carol be without Ken's instruction. And I think she would be driving better. He just seems to be telling her all the wrong things.
Come on, keep going. Go for it. Go. Stop. Keep going. Come on, hard left, gas.
Carol, what do I say? The van, well, just Ken drove for you. And your reversing skills? Carol, you don't have any reversing skills. Tell me that I'm not being unfair here.
No, I'm afraid you're not. We've been very disappointed, really disappointed, because you were getting better and we were really proud of you, and it seems to have sort of slipped back completely.
So it's time for our judges to decide who goes and who stays.
So, the decision we have been hiding from all week, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, has come to find us. Who, in that example of automotive atrocity, has shown any sliver of improvement? I mean, it's just amazing.
It's not just no improvement, it's deterioration. I think that's what shocked me more than anything, that they've actually gotten worse. It's like they're regressing, and I can't put my finger on why exactly.
A Luton van, it has an accelerator, a brake, a clutch, and a gear stick. And that's all I'll say.
It makes me really sad as well, because we've been trying to give them encouragement, giving them tips on what they can do to improve, and they have been improving, but this time round it's just diabolical.
Nick?
Has somebody been giving them lessons in this, on how to drive badly?
And they have just forgotten in that moment everything.
They just seem to give up everything.
Right. I mean, those two challenges were largely a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to ask you a question to which I do not know the answer. Who do we give this Jaguar to?
I think as it stands now, I think they're all equally bad. So I really...
Without a shadow of a doubt.
I can't see... There's
It's
not
anybody's
enough...
race.
Yeah, it's anyone's race, so I'm drawing a blank on this one.
Thanks for your help. Help me. I've got to give away this car to one of those 3 people, and I have seen nothing that makes me want to do it.
There is no justification for a vehicle of any type, anything to go away this week.
You going to break it to them, or am I?
You are.
Over to you, babe.
Today you find me squaring up to what is possibly the most difficult decision of this entire series, and that is quite simply that in a moment I have to decide to give this shiny new Jaguar to one of these 3 people. And I will tell you this for nothing, that decision is doing my head in. Because you have not got better, you've got worse. Why is it that suddenly none of you seems to know left from right anymore, and there's more stalling than at Prime Minister's question time? Your performance in those challenges was the pits. You are hopeless. Look.
No problem.
Slowly, Brian, slowly.
You're going to fix it.
I forgot which way I turn again now.
Right. Come on, keep going.
So I'm going to throw a tantrum. I'm going to change the rules because I can. That Jaguar is going nowhere, just like you 3. And between now and the next show, it'd be really nice if one of you could give us some proof, however slight, that you are actually capable of controlling a motor car, let alone that one.
Join us next time and see if any of our terrible trio can improve enough to win that Jag. And it isn't going to be easy because we're going to put them through an urban assault course.
Straight on. Whoa. You should have stopped.
And call us mad, but we're going to give them driving lessons in Paris.
Yes. I feel so...
What's the carb?
Sorry. The 3 that are left, I think have worked damn hard.
I think I've improved. I don't think I've improved. I hate that negative word. I know I've improved.
It would appear that we will all live to fight another day. What is to come, I wouldn't dare contemplate.
Coming up, if their driving is rubbish in Britain, what on earth will they be like in France?
I feel so...
What's the carb?
Sorry.
Welcome to the grand finale of Britain's Worst Driver. And at the end of this show, we will name and shame the very worst of the worst.
We took 8 of the worst drivers we could find, gave them lessons and put them through 12 cheeky challenges. We sent 4 home with free cars and 1's walked out, so we're left with just 3 dingbat drivers. In the last show, we tried to give away this Jag, but the driving was so appalling that giving it to any of them would have been criminal.
We're on your side.
So here's the deal. 3 desperate drivers and only 2 challenges left. The one who improves the most wins that shiny black Jag, and as for the other 2, well, one of them is going to be crowned Britain's worst driver.
I don't really want the title of Britain's worst driver, because I've come here not for a title, but to learn how to drive properly.
I hope, upon hope, that I do get a car.
Carol and Janice have given it 100%, and I've given it the best I can.
So far, our judges have watched, slack-jawed in horror, and haven't been afraid to say so.
Were you aware of how scary that situation is?
I'm amazed, actually, that both of them have got current licences to start with.
There was not even an attempt to stop. You just kept going, ploughing it with you.
I promise you, the minute you do that, you will see a huge improvement, not only in your driving, but in your quality of life as a whole.
Welcome to the village
of the damned.
So why here? Well, instead of risking real roads, we brought them to this abandoned military base to test them on everything they've learnt so far.
Anticipation, car control, clutch, gear change, hazard perception, all that sort of stuff. They go down here, a manic ice cream van will harry them from behind, hopefully distracting them. Just approaching this Luton van, from which a small child will come past. Then we've got a width restriction, which they have to take very wide. There we go. Up here we've got a couple of parked cars,
where they'll be forced to do an emergency stop, then onto a car slalom so tight they'll have to breathe in.
There we go. Dead end, so they have to turn around, do it all again.
Then it's double back through the slalom and over a bed of broken glass. After that, it's on to the finish.
5 minutes and 5 seconds. Hot or what?
First is Carol from Scotland, who struggled all series and controls her car almost as well as her emotions.
Oh, yeah. Quentin.
No, it's not that Carol has refused to come out of the garage, it's just that she can't get the car into gear.
I'm moving.
Are you moving now, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah, shut the door, as fast as you can round this corner. Hard round, left, straight.
Once into the sunlight, Carol hoons round the course at a frenzied derby gallop. She's going far too fast and is out of control.
Slow down, you don't hear what I'm saying? No,
That's why she totally annihilates our cardboard child.
Got him.
Watch the road.
Time and again, Ken has taken over Carol's driving, and time and again, things get messy.
Hard. Stop. Clutch and brake. Stop.
The width restrictions cop it.
Stop.
And so does the escort's door.
It's completely his fault, though. He's completely destroyed her confidence. She's so anxious.
Yep, agreed. She'd do much better if she was on her own.
Slow down. Right a bit, right. See the glass?
And when Carol's not speeding, she's stalling.
It's pretty disastrous. She's hit the child, she's hit the opening car door, she made a bit of a mess with the car slalom, and she didn't see these things, so she didn't stop or anything. Here we go.
That'll do, because I tapped the bins.
Janice gets a touch edgy when faced with the unexpected. Let's hope her stress is less vocal here.
Behind me. Oops, Daisy.
She seems quite confident.
Much less anxious than she was.
She gingerly noses through the width restrictions, avoids the errant door, edges through our clumsily parked cars,
Squeeze, very tight.
and does her usual whistling trick to tame her stress.
Sugar.
She weaves round the glass and arrives back having done a very decent run.
Much better.
Brilliant.
And so to Brian, who started badly
Stop.
and stayed bad.
Take it forward.
His wife Kathy isn't feeling brave enough today, so I keep him company instead. Someone has to do it. After his previous vapour trail of destruction, Brian seems uncharacteristically prudent and plods round the course with all the alacrity of the Albert Memorial.
The child lived. Yeah. Well done.
He negotiates the width restrictions at 1 mile an hour and avoids the swinging door, but takes out the shrubbery.
You still got very poor pedal control.
Plus, he should have actually been on the brakes rather than accelerating.
Well, he got the clutch in, but still pressing the accelerator.
But despite travelling at the speed of the Archbishop of Canterbury and full ceremonial regalia, he's still hitting things.
What's a wing mirror between friends, Brian?
After 22 interminable minutes, he makes it back to the garage.
That's fine. Handbrake neutral, gear engine off.
Join us for part 2 in Paris and see the fear on my face at 200 yards.
First gear, move.
Plus, find out which of our driving dullards is the worst of the worst.
This is a grand finale.
Welcome back to Britain's Worst Driver, where it's unfeasibly early in the morning at Waterloo Station. As our remaining 3 dopey drivers rub the sleep from their eyes, they've no idea what awaits them.
Good morning.
Good morning, Quentin.
Now, the more awake of you might be wondering what we're doing in Waterloo Station and where we're going. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is indeed going to be your Waterloo, because we are going to have a driving lesson in Paris.
Oh!
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Why interesting, Brian?
Well, another opportunity for us to go off the rails, I will imagine.
It may be the prospect of all those kamikaze French drivers, but our brave finalists do look a little anxious. So to distract them, I thought I'd give them a theory test, en français.
Now, Brian, before we drive into the jaws of the Valley of Death, here are some signs. Route innombrable par temps de pluie.
I remember a wee bit of that, and that means here is the pen.
Here is the pen. Sortie camion.
Large bumps.
No, lorry exit.
Oh.
You really need to know this. It could get you out of a lot of trouble as you hurtle around the Champs-Élysées.
What's the Champs-Élysées?
Time for our 12th and final challenge, where we find ourselves in Paris in the spring, where, when it comes to driving, broadly speaking, there are no rules and no highway code, and all you can hope for is not to die.
Paris has around 1 million cars, all of which seem to be constantly circling the Arc de Triomphe. Roundabouts don't get much busier than this, and drivers don't get much ruder than the French. Oh, and unlike roundabouts in the UK, you have to give priority to traffic joining the roundabout from the right. It's called priorité à la droite, and is a stupid, dangerous piece of continental nonsense. I'm not looking forward to doing this one little bit.
Brian, Carol, Janice, they have no idea what they're about to do.
They have to drive down the Rue de Wagram, round a smaller roundabout, then up to the Arc and do one complete circuit without killing themselves, the French, or me.
And the French, or should I say the Parisian driving style, is cut and thrust, give no quarter. Just go, 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 go. Right, here we are, Arc. I have priority. You stop. And while I'm looking this way, I've got to look this way because they're coming across like Mongol stormtroopers on a 3-day pass. Eyes in the back of your head it's not even the beginning of it. Anybody coming here now has priority. I have to give way, I have to look on my left. Come on, out of the way. It's got my heart pounding. What's it going to do to them? Okay, I'm going back into Wagram and stop. That's hairy.
And no, we didn't expect them to circle the Arc without some French driving lessons beforehand, although our instructor did seem a teeny bit nervous.
Wow. Where am I going? Oh, lady. Lots of parked cars. Scary. Scary.
I think I'll go into 3rd gear.
Pedestrian. Try to be take care of the pedestrian.
This is scary. Are you stressed?
Our instructor did agree to sit in the back and let us use his dual-control car, but he bottled out.
Bad news. The driving instructor's legged it. He took him out for a lesson. He rang. He said, Monsieur, j'ai un grand peur. I have a great fear. You and me both, matey. I want to go home
and I want to go home now.
But I can't go home because now I've got to babysit, and I've only a puny handbrake between me and automotive Armageddon. Jumpy Janice is the first raider of the awful ark. I'm as stressed as she is.
Watch to the right. The people coming from the right are your main enemy.
They are my enemy.
Take a left-hand signal, please. Left-hand signal. We're getting all the way round. Watch him.
Watching him.
Come on.
What's that lady? Round there?
No, round here. We're going round the roundabout.
Oh, round here, I'm sorry.
There it is, baby.
Stay in this lane, Kaz.
Come on. Let's not dig about. Let's go. Do it. Slow.
Slow.
Come on. Okay. It's okay. Just keep watching. Watch it. This side. Come on. It's okay. Creep forward. Don't give these people gaps, because they just take it. Close it up. Gently. That's it.
Going to hell, a lot of you.
Okay. Slow. Signal right, Janice. Signal right.
Going down there, aren't I?
Good. Watch them to the right, Janice. Watch. We're nearly there. Go. You're seconds away. Janice, you've done this.
Yes. I feel so...
Watch the curb!
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It was just a little bit on the curb.
You did it. You've driven around the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, the worst place in the world. It's okay.
Are you ready to drive on the public roads on your Todd?
I hope so, yeah.
I hope so. I think you need to think about that, and I think you need to practice. I think you want to go away and carry on going up the learning curve.
Yeah.
Next to attack the Ark is Carol.
Signal. Keep it running. Carol, hold it.
Where you going now?
Come on. Okay. That was a messy change, Carol. We've got to get better than that.
Okay. And back up where that traffic's going. Keep going.
Go. Don't hang about.
Keep going. Swing out a wee bit, Carol, please.
Out to the...
Swing out.
To the right?
Left.
Look, he's still talking.
Yeah.
He's in the back seat. Quentin's doing directions, he's still talking.
First gear, quickly. Good. Cancel that indicator, please.
Get on the inside lane.
They have to give way to you. You're moving over to the right too much. Right, now come on, move.
Just follow that bike.
Follow the bike.
Slowly.
Slowly. Real slow.
Keep going.
I'm not letting any sucker in here.
That's the way.
Keep going.
Oh,
It's okay. Got it.
first gear. Move.
Come on.
Go.
That's you.
Gently.
I see it.
Pull in here. Behind that passenger. Go behind the bus.
Thank you.
Carol, it's all over.
I didn't panic.
And I'm really pleased with you, because I know how difficult that was.
In Paris, did you stall?
I did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The middle of the Arc de Triomphe is not the place to stall.
Last off is Brian, who nearly doesn't get off at all.
So just let's creep forward. Let's edge our nose out a little bit. Let me have that. Oh, mother of God. We just nearly got tackled by a bus before we've even moved off. We're not going to let the side down. We're British and we're proud of it. So let's edge it out. Okay, come on, you can go now. Slowly, Brian, slowly. This is not about speed. This is not against the clock. I'm hearing the engine racing, Brian. I don't want that. Come on. Nice and slow now. Nice and slow.
Just this amazing lack of confidence in himself and in his skill. That's what's holding him back.
Let's go. You can do it smooth from that point. Yeah. There she is. We just have to go around that once, Brian, and then it's all over.
Right.
So a little bit of circumspection, but it's your road, so take it. Don't let them take it from you.
Right.
There's a Frenchman and a BMW across your bows, Brian. Slow. Okay, move. Come on.
Okay. Go. Take more. Yeah, but take more of a middle position on the road.
Listen to that. Full on the accelerator and sort of jerky with the clutch.
He's not able to do it smoothly. Is that what's going on?
You're lucky, Brian. The traffic's reasonably light.
Not this one, right? The next
That's one there.
No. Watch this one.
Watch it. No, go. No. Stop it. Stop the car. Okay. Yeah, she's a cow. Go. Don't stall it, Brian. Please don't stall it.
Brian's not looking. He's not looking.
No. Can work a hands or work a foot, but can't work feet and hands together.
Let's signal. Let's tell them what we're doing. Checking to the right, Brian. Checking to the right.
To the right here, right.
Okay. You can slot in here. We've done it, Brian. We've done it.
I'll just stop.
Stop.
Here.
Okay.
Right.
Handbrake, neutral gear.
Handbrake.
Engine off. You have no idea how relieved I am. No idea.
That's the clincher, isn't it?
Brian, I just want to ask you, one thing that you seemed so clearly to be lacking in Paris was observation. You were just focused on what was going on ahead. Not once did you look to the side. You just relied on Quentin to help you sort of along.
I concede that I did seem to be afflicted with tunnel vision.
So we are faced with two very momentous decisions then, aren't we? First, who gets the Jag, and second, who has to wear the heavy burden of being Britain's worst driver.
I think it's crystal clear from where I stand anyway.
Yeah, I think so too. There's a little glimmer of hope on the horizon again.
It is small glimmer, and it's sad that it is small, but there is somebody who has improved.
And finally, the last word.
There's been a very small improvement with one person.
We can but sit and wait until we're called for the final judgment. And we'll have to see which way the big cat jumps.
Nobody knows what I've gone through, except me.
Really don't want the title, but we'll take it on the chin.
It's been a long and bumpy road, a roller coaster of emotion, but we have finally reached our destination, our two destinations. First, who gets the Jag? And I'm pleased to say that one of you has delivered the goods, but only one. Janice, come and have a look at your car.
You're joking me. That's beautiful. My old car. Love this. No more old cars.
The moment we have all been waiting for. It is my sad duty to tell Brian and Carol that one of you is Britain's worst driver. But which one? If it is any comfort, let me say this to you, that it is enormously close.
Our trophy this year is a statue of the Virgin Mary.
And I am not going to give this to you, Carol. I'm going to give it to you, Brian. You are Britain's worst driver.
And why the Virgin Mary? Because she was surely the only reason why Brian and I made it round the Ark at all. Oh, mother of God. You can't fault him for trying, but Brian is terminally terrible at driving. His powers of observation are non-existent.
What's that?
He can't go forwards. No, handbrake up! And he certainly can't go backwards.
Oh, something's going.
But it's not all bad news. At least he's not kidding himself.
I really this time. I've snatched, and that's absolutely criminal.
But the final clincher was this.
Oh, sorry.
It's never a good idea to swing in front of a 20-wheeler that's going faster than you are.
I feel suitably chastened.
Well, so do I, because I do feel that I have failed. And we wanted to rehabilitate you, but I have to be frank with you, I think you are beyond my capabilities. But we want you to carry on driving. We want you to climb that learning curve, and you've got a retest in a couple of years. We want you to pass that. So I'm going to give you some driving lessons. But Brian, I'm not going to just give you 10 driving lessons or 20 or 30. I'm going to give you the amount of driving lessons that I think you might need to just get up to that skill level. Brian, I'm going to give you 492 Let's Drive driving lessons.
Thank you very much.
And because we love them, we've also given Brian and Kathy a 2-week off-roading holiday in the Sahara, where the only thing our anti-hero can hit is sand. Join us next week for a final supercharged sprint through the entire series. Welcome to the best bits of Britain's Worst Driver, where we took 8 motoring no-hopers and tried to teach them how to drive by putting them through a series of 12 grueling challenges. All they had to do was improve, and we would hand them a free car as a prize. And this is what they did. This is the story of this year's search to find the worst driver in Britain.
Oh, sugar. Wow. Oh, yeah.
What have they done now?
First gear, move.
But before we begin our cautionary tale, we really ought to remind ourselves of exactly how bad our drivers were when they first joined us. Carol's clutch control was all over the place.
Stop!
Daz had racked up 11 points, all for speeding.
I've driven at 140 miles an hour.
Brazilian Rita had an international license, but lots of issues.
When I see a next car behind, I think, oh my God, I'm nervous.
And driving on the wrong side of the road. Nervous Nikki had a pathological fear of getting in a car at all.
Every time I get behind the wheel of a car, I feel sick. I just don't want to hurt anyone or kill anyone. That's my major fear, really.
Jumpy Janice's parking was pathetic.
The last time I did any parallel parking, I'd say, was in the early 70s.
Is that all right?
Carl was the angriest road rager we'd ever seen.
And which way are you going? Come on! Stupid witch. I don't know what goes through my mind. It's just some drivers annoy you.
Chris spent more time looking at his hair than the road.
You've put a hole in the fence now.
And then there was Brian, who drove everywhere pressing the brake and the throttle simultaneously.
Got enough room. Stop now. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
Oh.
Heading forward.
Don't say that.
And if you think getting any of this lot to improve took the patience of a cross-channel swimmer, you'd be right.
Our first challenge tested smooth car control. Jerky progress was rewarded by a soaking in water that we'd mischievously dyed red. Drive gently and you'd stay dry. Well, dry-ish.
Oh, never mind the knickers, Chris. Just look what you're doing. Oh, it's on my hair. It's gone on my hair. I've got pink hair.
And for good measure, we threw in some surprises. Some reacted too slowly. Some didn't react at all.
What was that?
I don't know.
And some reacted ridiculously.
Oh, it's... No, fire! Oh, God!
Round the corner was a plodding Sunday slow coach, but Janice behaved as though she was about to be murdered. Some got slightly steamed up.
Come on, you yeah. Now bit. Christ almighty. Oh yeah, right, aye. You pull it again, you
Again.
Aye. Doing it again.
And
Chris didn't seem at all interested in keeping his passenger dry.
Too fast. We can nick up wet anyway, so it makes no odds.
Yeah, but it's freezing.
I couldn't give
For our second challenge, all they had to do was drive a Land Rover onto our island, turn the thing around and drive out again. Some found it tricky. Carol, disastrously so.
Straight. You're all right. You're sound. Go straight. Go straight. More gas. More gas. Stop. Put your foot on the brake, hand.
Okay. Handbrake, neutral gear.
I did drive into a ditch and I've left the guys holding the baby, in other words, and they've to get it out again, and I did apologise, but watch this space, I could get better.
But sadly, Carol, you didn't, and we'll get to that later.
Congratulations.
After 2 challenges, our judges reckoned Chris had been rehabilitated, so we sent him away with this retro Mini. 1 down, 7 to go.
The saga continues. This morning, I went out with the esteemed Quentin and we had what I would term the motorway experience.
I'm really looking forward to this, Brian, and I know we can do it.
Right. The first time I've ever driven on a motorway.
Now, this silver car can't move out. Speed.
Oh, sorry. Last.
In. Why did you do that so suddenly?
I snatched, and that's absolutely criminal.
There were 1 or 2 hiccups, stalling at traffic lights.
What's the traffic light saying? Slow down. That's what it's saying, because it's red.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Brian.
Bit of heavy-handed clutch, brake and accelerator.
No, handbrake up.
Right.
Get your car in gear. Right, handbrake. Let's get up to these lights. These are basics, Brian.
Yeah. Spectacular. Thank you.
We thought the next challenge would be a breeze. Reverse up a steep hill in a simulated downpour and parallel park. We couldn't believe what happened next.
Stop revving it, Jan. Jesus, Jan.
The clutch is billowing smoke. Absolutely billowing.
Oh, Karen, I can't see a thing.
A million revs later, and the clutch finally surrendered.
I have a feeling that at the end of this, I'm going to get very, very annoyed indeed.
And Carol wasn't any better. It was clutch carnage.
The clutch is now smoking. Oh, Carol.
Bye-bye clutch number 2.
We're running out of cars and clutches. This is the 3rd car and clutch, and as you can see, we are reduced to this pensionable British Leyland relic, a Maestro. But one thing we do know, the clutch is fine, the handbrake is fine, and if they break this, I just don't know what we're going to do.
But Carl, our resident Mr. Angry, didn't toast his clutch. So we rewarded him with a brand new Mini 1. Leaving us with 6 sorry drivers still needing some serious help. Daz was next to demonstrate enough improvement to leave the show. He drove like the local loony in his hometown of Llandudno in North Wales.
Oh my God.
He joined the show sporting a neck brace from doing wheel spins in a car park. Mind you, he did prove that he could drive properly when he wanted to. But we knew he'd regress as soon as he was back in his pink Nova. So instead of giving him another quick car, we decided to test his mettle. Inside the boot is £10,000 in cash. 10 grand. Real money. How does that feel?
Of course not, I don't know what to say.
There's a condition. Darren, this is what I want. I want two things. I want your baseball cap and I want that car. I am going to buy that car for this outrageous sum of money. £10,000 if you give me that car. Don't say anything. I want you to think about this. It's a big, big decision because that car is you. But that car, sooner or later, will cost you your license or worse. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, it's all right. You don't have to take this money.
Discover the outcome of Darren's dilemma after the break. Plus, driving so dire we can only apologise.
Oh, mother of God.
As we edge toward the naming and shaming of the worst driver in Britain.
Welcome back to the best bits of Britain's Worst Driver. Now, Daz, our boy racer, was the third driver who'd improved enough to leave the show, but instead of giving him a free car, we gave him a chance to change his life.
I offered him 10 grand cash for the car that had caused him so much grief.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, it's all right. It's okay. You don't have to take this money.
It was an agonising decision. Hang on to the most important thing in his life or change his boy racer lifestyle forever.
He's done everything to that car himself. He knows it nut by nut, bolt by bolt. It's a tough one for him. Real tough one.
So Daz, here we go. I need just one answer. Are you going to take that £10,000 and give me your car?
Yeah.
You're going to give me the car? Give me the keys. Hey.
But we did give Darren the chance to see his car again, albeit briefly.
Right, everything appears to be in order. Darren, correct me if I'm wrong, but that car over there, that pink Nova, used to be yours.
Certainly did.
But it's mine now because we paid you for it, yeah?
Yep.
So I can really do whatever I want to that car?
Within reason.
Within reason. Okay, well, I'm just going to switch this little key on to where it says arm. And all I want you to do now is just press this switch, the switch number 1 there. Just press it down. And it won't hurt, I promise.
It's not going to hurt.
No, not you. Your life is going to be so much better without that car. How do you feel right now?
Gutted.
Gutted.
After ridding the road of Darren's noxious Nova, we didn't want him to spend his cash buying another one, so we found him a nice grown-up BMW.
So here you are, Daz. I know you're gutted, but this will make you feel better. And welcome to the middle classes with your BMW 3 Series. Who knows, Daz, quite soon you may be signing up for membership to a golf club and even buying yourself a tie. Then again, maybe not. Go on.
But one thing's for sure, Daz's Nova has never looked better. Time for our final 5 to face the skid car. All they had to do was stay on the track and not hit anything. And to focus their minds, we put one of their most precious possessions at the end of the course.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, Dennis.
Oh, poor Laurinati.
Sorry. It's beyond repair. Now, I don't want to alarm you, but have you seen that somewhere before?
Oh, I've got one like that.
Correction, Carol. That is the one.
You are...
No,
Quinn,
I'm not.
You are
no,
joking?
I am not.
Audrey's going to kill you. My best friend bought me that. Wow! Oh, yeah.
As
As she barreled round the course, trashing everything in sight, Carol's ceramic waiter looked like he was on borrowed time.
Oh dear. What a way to earn a living.
I think you could probably mend him a bit. But that's not the point, Carol. The point is devastation on an epic, on a Titanic scale. Stop laughing! Brazilian Rita and Staffordshire Nikki were the next to exit the show, which left us with the final trio battling it out for our last prize car, a 20 grand Jag.
On the next challenge, all they had to do was drive round an obstacle course in a Luton van. It was a complete and utter disaster. Careful!
I was in despair of Janice.
Oh, sugar, 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 sugar. Oh, sugar. Oh!
And aghast at Carol.
Now go, now go, 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 straight up, straight up. Come on, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right.
But Brian, well, I'm not really sure what went wrong, but suffice to say it was an unmitigated disaster.
Stop, stop.
I did unfortunately strike many of the impedimenta.
As you keep doing.
By now, we'd all learned to keep clear of Brian's blast area. Obviously, this camera crew had dropped their guard.
What have they done now?
Not too much.
If it wasn't so dangerous, it would have been funny. But for everyone's safety, I thought it wise to intervene.
Would you like to step outside if it's concerning you, and I will sit with Brian?
Yes, please.
Okay.
One particular moment which indicated the stress level was when my wife decided it was time she left the cockpit and was replaced by Quentin Wilson.
Clutch up, gently. Kill that throttle. Now just cruise. That's it. Now straight her up, straight her up, straight her up. Left hand down, left hand up, left, left, left. Left.
Go forward.
Forward. Yeah. Turn the wheel, all the way towards me now. 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 Clutch down. Straight, 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 straight. That's not straight. All the way to the left, and let's avoid this wall. You're going to hit these wheels. How much have you got on your side?
About 6 inches.
You should have taken it, mate.
Yeah.
And let's remember, these people have driving licenses. For the final challenge, we took them to Paris to find out who would win the Jaguar and who would be Britain's worst driver. I need to apologise because they made me very shirty and very stressed.
We asked them to drive Paris's most notorious road, around the Arc de Triomphe. This has to be the most chaotic bit of tarmac in the world, because unlike the UK, you have to give priority to traffic joining the roundabout from the right. I was duty-bound to play passenger, and no, there weren't any dual controls.
So, think about it. All I have between me and automotive Armageddon out there on the Arc de Triomphe is a puny handbrake. I want to go home, and I want to go home now. Watch to the right. The people coming from the right are your main enemy.
They are my enemy.
I was praying that Janice, for once, wouldn't panic.
It's okay. Just keep watching. Keep watching. Watch it.
Oh.
Come on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Go to hell, a lot of you.
Okay.
It was very nearly a perfect run.
You are seconds away. Janice, you've done this.
Yes, yes, yes. I feel so sorry.
What's the carb?
Oh, sorry.
Almost.
Oh, sorry about that.
You did it. You've driven around the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, the worst place in the world. It's okay. It's okay.
The tears didn't stop there. Janice's poised performance in Paris won her the Jag.
You're right, John.
While Janice wept for joy, Brian and Carol still didn't know which of them would be crowned with the ultimate driving indignity. It was all down to how they'd driven in Paris. Carol didn't get off to a confident start. My nerves were showing the strain.
That was a messy change, Carol. We've got to get better than that.
Stalling in the middle of the Arc de Triomphe tends to push your patience to the edge. I got shirty, and I'm sorry.
First gear, first gear, first gear. Move, 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 move. Go.
And shoot.
Gently.
But to my undisguised relief, we did make it home.
Carol, it's all over.
I didn't panic.
And I'm really pleased with you, because I know how difficult that was.
With my nerves red raw, the last thing I wanted to do was get in a car with Brian, and I had good reason to be afraid.
Your nose out a little bit. Let me have that. Oh, mother of God. We just nearly got total bad bus before we've even moved off. We're not going to let the side down, so let's edge it out. Okay, come on, you can go now. Slowly, Brian, slowly. This is not about speed. This is not against the clock. We can do it smoother than that, Brian.
Yeah.
There she is. There's a Frenchman and a BMW across your bows, Brian. Slow, 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 slow. Okay, move, move, move. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay, okay. Go, 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 go.
The next
That's one there.
No, no, no. Watch this one.
Watch it. No, go, go. No. Stop it. Stop the car. Okay. Yeah, she's a cow. Go. Don't stall it, Brian. Please don't stall it.
And to this day, I still don't know how we all made it back alive.
Stop.
Yeah.
You have no idea how relieved I am. No idea.
That's the clincher, isn't it?
It certainly was. Brian's toe-curling lack of skill and total tunnel vision earned him the title of Britain's worst driver. We gave him a statue of the Virgin Mary because he doesn't just need help, he needs a miracle.
And I feel that I owe you an explanation because I'm very, very fond of you. And the reason why you are Britain's worst driver and not Carol is the fact that you nearly killed me.
Oh, sorry. Last.
In.
I have got out Britain's worst driver. A realisation of just how bad my driving is.
No, handbrake up! Get your car in gear.
It has focused on my weak points. I really up this time. This particular project has gone a long way towards pointing me in the right direction.
So along with 492 hours of driving lessons, we gave Brian a 4x4 driving holiday in the Sahara, where there's nothing to hit but sand.
This is it. The series has come to an end. What is to come, I wouldn't dare contemplate.